afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to West Sound TV Presents. I'm Brent Woolard, joined in the booth by Kevin Durick, and eventually the driver of the 41 car, Patrick, Mr. Mopar Duncan. We're here at Thunderbird Stadium for the 6th of 8 events of the Kitsap Destruction Derby Association. We'll be right back for some racing and Can-Am football as soon as the cute car contest gets done down here. It's time for the top 12 big cars and time trials to duke it out here in the Big Car Trophy Dash, where we take the top 12 and do a random order. We have been joined finally by Patrick Duncan. Pat, why is it that they jumble the order? Why wouldn't the winner of time trials go in first place?
Well, they kind of mix it up a little bit. That way, everyone gets kind of a fair draw. Makes a little more action for the fans.
Okay, so it's more for competition than fairness.
Yep.
Quickly here, 47, Kelly Enzer. 101, Paul Nunez. 88, Ken Richardson. 58, Don Olin. 110, Rich Burr. 36, Steve Harris. 43, Eric Hillbilly Nielsen. 221, Jeff Harris. 78, Jeremy Steele. Oh, that's the 70 at Chad Demarest. 78, Jeremy Steele. 42, Sven Nelson. At 14, Dan Pies. And the green flag is down, underway. First race of the night. Kelly Enzer in pole position with that brand new Imperial, bogged down in the mud over in turn 2. And that allows the 101 caddy of business agent Paul Nunez to take the lead.
And that's a 1999 Cadillac, Brent. And it is tiny, but if he stays in the lead, he'll have no problem. Now he gets washed up over there in the corner. That allows Enzer to come in.
There's a big hole over there.
Everybody did it.
Paul Nunez still running strong in that 101 car.
And that's a front-wheel drive car, Brent, so he seems to get through the mud a little bit better.
He's still in the lead.
Paul having little problem staying in the lead. Kelly originally in pole possession, about an eighth of a lap behind him. Once these guys figure out this track, though, Pat, things could change.
It's a mud pit out there, Brent. There's a lot of big ruts. It's terrible.
I don't think we'll have to worry about the mud pit after this race.
Paul Nunez holds more records for zero-point rollovers than anyone in the history of the KDDA.
Yeah, but he's doing good now, Brent.
Yeah, yes, that car was white when he got started. And by the way, any new car out on the track doubles their prize money. So it's a $180 check if Paul can hold on to the lead.
5 laps to go. Nunez plowing through the corner. Here comes Enzer on the inside. Kelly Enzer, oh, and he hits the mud pit.
This mud around the tires is creating a lot of ruts. I think that are...
Now Nunez in trouble. Here comes Enzer.
Taken out by Hillbilly. Kelly Enzer in the lead.
Nunez still trying to get out of that box.
4 laps to go. Kelly Enzer. Looks like he needs some 4-wheel drive on that Chrysler Imperial.
Eventually, I think these guys are going to learn to go on the outside of turn 2 especially.
All right, 3 laps to go for Enzer.
He's got a half a lap.
The only hope Nunez has is if somebody takes Enzer out, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen. You know what's amazing? Look at Enzer's car. Look how white it is. Every other car is muddy. Somehow, Enzer's been able to stay clean.
Got that special white paint on there.
I guess it is.
Teflon coated.
Might have had something to do with him being on the pole and no one else flinging mud at him, too. We got a mess down here in turn 3 and 4. Enzer trying to get through the bus.
Oh, he's going to cut to the inside. He's out clear.
1 lap to go. White flag down. Kelsey Payne, the flagman tonight. Kelly Enzer in that brand new Imperial. He's got a half a lap between him and a $180 prize check.
It looks like it's
Checker
over.
flag is up and down. Congratulations goes out to Kelly Enzer in the 47 car. Ladies and gentlemen, this race was brought to you by Racecom Electronics. For all your wireless communication needs, contact Jack Bailey of Racecom Electronics at 692-6979.
There's Kelly Enzer. He's getting out. He's got a big bunch of fans here tonight.
And Kelly does.
He does that Arsenio Hall fist pump thing. I don't know. Did that go out in like?
Has he got the one really long index finger?
I'm not sure, but I think that went out in like 1992.
And let me get back to my dog pound.
My dogs.
Hey, while we're waiting for the trophy here, folks, the KDDA is a non-profit organization. All of the proceeds from the events go back to the drivers in the form of drivers' pay and payouts or are donated to charitable organizations, and the crowd goes wild for Kelly. Last year, the KDDA donated $500 to Children's Hospital. The winner of a figure 8 race receives $30. The winner of a main event only receives a $300 payout, which is clearly not enough money to even overcome the damage the car sustained during the Derby. And don't forget about all the drivers who don't receive prize money but still have totaled their cars. These guys do it because they love it, and so do we.
Here comes the trophy girl, Christian Moore, in the 67 Cadillac. Owner, Christian Moore's Golden Rule. Driver, Rob Mayer.
Are you sure that's Rob Moore? Looks like a J.D. Hogg Cadillac from the Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah, there you go. Rob Moore is driving. Christian Moore is the trophy girl. And the owner of the car is Chris Harris of Golden Rule Tattoo and Body Piercing. You know it. Oh, yeah, I got my Schwartz pierced the other day.
Your Schwartz pierced?
Schwartz. I hate it when my Schwartz gets twisted. We'll talk about that more when we see Richie Sharp come out. Well, congratulations goes out to Kelly Enzer. We're going to take a break here, thank Racecom Electronics, and come right back with the mini car trophy dash.
Racecom Electronics, providing communications equipment to military, government, corporate, and special events for over 2 decades. Racecom Electronics, communications on a budget.
The second of the 2 trophy races, it's time for the mini car trophy dash.
Out here we have on the pole the 90 car, Shane McAbee. Outside, 94, Kevin Little Dog Smith. 59, Tony Timlick. 05, Rodney Sparky Renfro. 24, Casey Strait. 02, Richie Sharp. 153, Vince Morris. 63, Mike Lester. 35, Steve Morgan. 85, Kurt Bratcher. 169, Jordan Perez. And 198, Matt Nolan. Here we go.
Underway here. Mini car trophy dash. Kevin Smith, currently the leader.
Woo, there we go. And he's
And the 90 car of Shane McAbee causes a huge snarl that allows Kevin to take the lead. Kevin has already won one of these this year. This is the premier event for the mini cars. And some of you might remember from our last event, Kevin got dinged pretty hard in a crossing situation in a figure 8.
And in second place is Steve Morgan, quite a ways back. Little Dog. Around for lap 2, Morgan takes out Timlick. And Little Dog going wide. Morgan now, he's coming on. He's slowly reeling him in.
Steve Morgan's got that front wheel drive. What is that, a Honda?
Oh, come on, Brad. You know that's a Chrysler.
Chrysler.
It's got that
It's a LeBaron. I forgot.
Yeah, 2.2 turbo, and he is reeling in Kevin Smith on the turn 1 and 2 down there.
Steve Morgan has been a huge force this year, not only through his administrative actions as the president, but also through his driving.
And here he comes. He just got him.
And
Morgan.
he just introed Kevin Smith to racing KDDA style.
VA style.
Steve Morgan also up there in the points for the mini cars on the year. I think he might be the points leader by a slim margin.
I think you're right.
But he's got a big lead here. I'm not sure. Second place might be Lester or maybe Bratcher.
5 laps to go. 5 laps. Steve Morgan is your leader. There's no way anybody is going to catch Morgan unless something very bizarre happens. And yes, Kevin's looking at me saying, what are you, nuts? Making a prediction.
Morgan's been out here since, I believe, around 1990, so he's had a lot of laps on this track. He knows where to stick it.
They found a hole down there.
Steve Morgan, the president, his wife, Kathy, the treasurer, secretary, Bria Steele, vice president, Richie Sharp in the 02 car. We'll see plenty of him tonight. And then again, the business agent who had an early lead in the big car dash, Paul Nunez, driving the 101 car. Great bunch of guys doing some great things here for the KDDA. And if you look at that crowd right there, this is whaling days, folks. They have so many cool events downtown Silverdale as a white flag is out. And to draw this many people is significant.
And actually here, this will be the white flag this time by for Morgan. I'll correct that. It's the checker
flag. Congratulations, Steve Morgan. Put another feather in your cap. You're going to Disneyland.
This track is starting to get a little groove in it here, which might be good. Kind of got an eyeball. You're going to be jumping out there soon. Anyway, Brent.
The KDDA has put on 8 events this year. Last year was only 7. 8 events. Kevin, 8. That's one more than 7.
Yes, it is.
And like I said last time I was here, we're not here for our mascots.
That's right, that's right. 8 events this year. Our next televised event will be the next event here, as you see Steve Morgan there getting the congratulations from the flagman. Our next event will actually be the KDDA's next event, September 8th. That'll be championship night. That'll be the night when we crown our champions.
This race, Minicar Dash, sponsored by Always Clean. For commercial cleaning of offices, carpets, windows, days, evenings, and weekends, owner Jorge Ortiz can be reached at 731-5724. Remember, Always Clean is always there.
Always there. There's that lovely trophy vehicle. I hope they don't try to go through turn 2. As you can see on the left side of your screen, Renfro in the 5 car is bogged down something fierce. There it is right there. Great job by the crew here tonight. And here's a replay of some action from this mini car trophy dash.
This is
Kevin Smith losing the lead and Steve Morgan taking it for the distance there. Great job, guys, back in the booth. You got Doc Parr running replay for us tonight. Garrett directing. Jason running the switcher. Michael, Matthew, and Eric running camera for us tonight. Spotting, we got Spencer and Scott. Great group of guys, great night of racing. I got, again, Pat Duncan here with me. Kevin, I'm here for the laughs. Durig, or Durag, as we like to call it. Look at that. That's gorgeous there.
He didn't waste any vehicle there. He just dug a hole and stayed there.
You know, I wonder if we just brought a wrecker out here and pushed some mud over the top, if it would help that rut down there.
Yeah, 3 and 4 look
Gonna
good.
have something. Well, hey, while they're getting the cars out of the mud here, we're going to take a break and come back with Rollover.
Always Clean Incorporated, locally owned and operated, serving Kitsap County for over 14 years, providing commercial cleaning for office buildings, carpets, and windows. Always Clean Incorporated, days, evenings, and weekends. Always there.
If you would like to be one of our guest rollover judges, as you'll see here shortly, log on to our website at www.westsoundtv.org and let us know. We'll put you out there. There's Rusty. They're positioning him on the track. There we have 3 rollover contestants tonight. 17, Kelsey Payne. 101, Paul Nunez. And the 161 of Owen Lewis. And Mickey Ray will get to chime in here for the first time tonight. She's assembled her guest judges. They have numbers from 0 through 5. They will grade the artistic value of each rollover, and the winning driver will receive a free copy of the DVD.
All right, there you go.
That'd make anybody want to roll over.
This event is brought to you by Terry Pate, Realtor, who made his first sale last night. Congratulations, Terry. He just got in the biz. For commercial, residential, or land, call Terry at 895-9971. Mickey Ray, what do you think?
Well, I think it's a great day here in the Pacific Northwest at Thunderbird Stadium. Here I am for the rollover competition, and I have for you the Black Dog Racing Team. A whole family here. I have Myrna Mama Dog, Sherry Guard Dog, Brittany Chew Toy Dog, and Felicity, who is Wrench Dog.
Wait. Did you just say Cheap Toy Dog?
Chew Toy Dog.
Oh, Chew Toy Dog. All right.
Clean that man's ears, would ya? Get that peanut out of his
Somebody give
ear.
me a Q-tip.
Chew Toy Dog.
Well, they've got the Rusty positioned properly. We've got the Spaceball 2 Richie Sharp mobile out there. Or is that the football?
We'll see that shortly. I'm not sure if it's football or not.
No, it's not. I'm just picking on
One thing
Richie.
for sure, he sure is a space ball.
He is. And he's afraid to climb out of there because when he does, you'll see that incredibly huge noggin of his that requires the large Spaceball helmet. I hate it when my Schwartz gets twisted. So, Mickey Ray, that's the dog pound.
This is the Black Dog Racing Team.
Big Dog Racing Team. Now that's the 94 car.
94, 95, 96, and 3.
Oh, I did not know that.
94, we got Kevin Little Dog. 95, Sean Big Dog. 96 is Justin Caveman. And Jerry Minpin is in number 3.
Also known as the Torso.
Gerald Torso Thorson.
Yeah.
Why would you call somebody the Torso?
We're just getting a bunch of blank looks here. I'm not really sure.
I
Not even
noticed
gonna
the dog.
touch that one. I mean, I would get, I got a little bit of a beer belly, but I ain't gonna call myself the Torso. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to get with Gerald and figure that one out. Matter of fact, Mickey, you're over there. Why does he call himself Torso?
Who's that?
Gerald Thorson, the 3-car driver.
Why does he call himself Torso?
Which one?
3-car driver.
It's Minpin, and I'm not sure where the name came from. He named himself.
There you have it. He named
well,
himself.
hey, instead of giving him a free DVD, why don't we get him a gift certificate to a local psychiatrist?
I was thinking more along the lines of Gold's Gym, but hey.
Either way.
Nicknames anonymous, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
All righty then.
Well, the rules are simple for rollover. For every quadrant a car rolls over, the driver will get 1 point, and he'll get a bonus point for every full 360-degree rotation.
And once that car is in the air, I guess the driver becomes a passenger, doesn't he?
All the way.
It's kind of like
Absolutely, yeah. Once the wheels leave the ground, there ain't a whole lot of driving.
I mean, even as soon as it leaves the gate, I'm kind of thinking the driver is along for the ride.
I'd imagine it's kind of like a cat in a dryer. You're just kind of rolling around there. You got the big eyes going, the hair on the back of your neck standing up.
Now, have you rolled over before?
Yeah, I've done it a few times, and It's definitely not my bag. I did win a couple times.
Now, Pat, I got to ask you, since you brought it up, have you ever actually put a cat in a dryer?
No.
Good answer.
I'm not trying to pull the Michael Vick of D-Derby out of this here, you know. I have 2 cats.
Had to go with the Vic reference.
And they're well loved, so.
Yeah.
No, Peter, stay away. Well, I don't know. What are they starting from Bremerton here?
I guess the cat is the first one out.
Jefferson Davis
Here it
coming
comes.
out.
Trophy car
God, I hope
rolling.
they don't roll that caddy, or at least get the trophy girl out of there first. There's the football right there.
There it is. Now what is that? What's the football? What car is that?
To be honest with you, I haven't looked, but
Is that like a Le Mans?
It doesn't really matter.
I just know it's going to be about 3 feet shorter in about a half a second once those guys get after it.
Oh yeah, she'll get hammered. Now your dad rolled over first event of the season. You want to relive that moment?
Oh man, it didn't look good on your extreme close-up there. He was knocked out, but the car's still there. It's just waiting for him for next year.
You know, we can laugh about it now, Pat, that we know he's okay, except for that whole falling off the hood of his car and breaking his leg.
Kind of looked like a cat in a dryer, didn't it?
But you know, when he was up here in the booth after he had been cleared by the doctors, and he came up here, and we didn't know he had been knocked out yet, and he said, well, I don't know, everything kind of went black, and then I woke up in the car, and I said, so if you don't know if you got knocked out or not, you got knocked out.
And he was kind of fuzzy, from what I hear, for about a half hour. He really didn't. I don't even think he remembered coming up here and talking to you, Brent, to be honest with you.
Well, when you roll over in a dryer, you do feel kind of fuzzy.
Yeah.
All right, here comes our first cat here shortly. I see the green flag up.
Did you say cat?
Yeah. I hear
Here we go. First car should be the 101 call of Paul Nunez.
Here
he
we
comes.
go.
And it is. It could be. And that has to be the most exciting zero I have ever seen. Even from Paul, the king of zeros. And look at that. Our judges even give him a zero. Yeah. That's the way we roll. You got a short window here, but he's coming around for his second run.
That wasn't enough fun the first time around.
Okay, Paul's score right now is 0.
Up to the right.
Hey, there's a 5-pointer.
All right, there we
And
go.
look at that, guys, 17 points for that roll. Not too bad. That might win it. You never know.
I think the 161 and Owen Lewis, who's coming up next, might have something to say about that.
Green flag coming out here. We're going to have to hold you, Mickey Ray, for a second. Here comes a replay of that last rollover real quick while we're waiting. I think I can. Whoa, we're all blue and
Blue's just kicked in.
Okay, let's skip the replay. There, all right, there we got it. Here comes Owen. Well, he'll get 2 points for rolling over. And
hard-earned 2 points.
11 points for a rooftop.
Doesn't like a rollover.
Look at the crowd. Look at the yawns.
Oh.
All right, somebody wake that guy up over there in the red shirt.
A lot of red shirts around here today.
And it's a very full start again.
Tell.
I don't even think
Again, thanks so much for joining West Sound TV tonight, guys.
It's another wonderful Washington summer day here.
It's gorgeous, I tell you. We shot the Whaling Days Parade this morning. Last night, they got 2 bands playing. The second band was the Joey James Dean Band. We went down and shot some video of those guys. The weather's really cooperated. Typically for Whaling Days, it does. What do you think, guys?
I think here comes Owen Lewis for round two.
Round two.
Here we go.
If he can get a little bit of speed here.
Come on.
We'll make it up.
Two more.
That's
bro.
about lame,
It's a
but-
total of 4 real points.
2, 4,
And
6,
8.8. Vicky Ray, you want to say, let one of our judges say hi to somebody at home?
Would you like to say hi to somebody at home? No. We don't have anybody at home. How about you, darling?
I don't have anybody.
Oh, now they got
Everybody at home.
I think everybody's here.
Mickey.
He's hung up on Rusty.
Dog and all their pups.
So Owen Lewis had two times in a row, and this is how you get a nickname, folks. I think we'll call him the Deuce.
The deuce.
You got a deuce the first time, a deuce the second time.
And hey, points-wise, Paul is leading right now. KDDA points with 5, Owen Lewis with 4. However,
After being stuck
Owen Lewis at 19 style points has taken the lead from Paul. So the only guy left to contend here, Kelsey Payne in the 17 car, the great Gregerson car, was the 29 car last year. All right, here we go. Like 5 doubles last year.
So with his 4 points,
The Indian Outlaw, Kelsey Payne. Oh, takes a page book from the Paul Nunez How to Roll book and 7 points. Nope, not 7, 9 points.
He steered the wrong way. I saw him get up on 2 wheels there, and he should have whipped it. Instead, he just whiffed it, I guess.
Guys, he got 9, and he didn't even get a point.
That's quite a crew out there on the track, too.
I think there might be a little bit of bias here in our judges. Is this like the Tyson Bow 2 fight or something?
Would be the dog.
Here, look at that speed he's bringing on. Oh!
Swing, bada, bada, bada. Miss.
And a big set of goose eggs from our judges for Kelsey.
And we laid him ourselves.
They're going to give him another go.
They are going to give him another one.
You've got to hit the ramp.
I think the rules state a forward motion towards the ramp and a miss counts as an attempt.
Kelsey is a fan favorite tonight, but that's because he's the flagman.
Yeah, you always got to treat the flagman right, because he's the one that gives you the checker.
But I think also you have to touch some part of the ramp, though, don't you?
No. If you miss totally, it's counted in the rules. It states it's counted as an attempt. So I don't think it's coming back out.
With Kelsey, was that an amendment?
I think he just left. I don't think he wanted to hear the boos after
I think
that one.
Head was hanging low, and this is amazing. This is amazing, guys.
the Fairgrounds Road.
If that's the way it's going to end, Paul Nunez is going to win himself a $100 check and a trophy with a 5-point rollover total.
We're giving it to you.
Oh, they're going to give him a bonus one, huh?
Oh, they're going to give him a practice run.
Get out of the
The
track,
fans
people.
want to see someone roll over and over and over.
This might be the big one.
Well, he did drive a long ways to bring that car here today to get a set of goose eggs.
All the way from Seaback.
Well,
Actually, no, Kelsey lives in Port Orchard. He's in his 7th season, 4 as a flagman. And I know he wants to get back more into racing and less into flagging.
If you'll notice throughout the night, there's a few races. He's training another guy to be his apprentice, if you will. Yeah, he's standing over there right next to Nunez at the moment with the orange jacket on. So Kelsey is going to get back into racing a little bit more full time here.
And on the bottom of your screen there, that's Kelsey's wife, Lugnut. And she is telling the people out there, she's telling her people that my people tell me Kelsey is in fact coming back out here for some more punishment. This has to be the longest and driest rollover segment in West Sound TV history.
And a lot of people on the track. That's really interesting.
Here comes Kelsey.
Here we go.
Good speed, bad angle. Oh, he's going to get 6. Now, if they give him that, he will win. Look at that. A perfect 20 from our judges. Have them hold it up here while we get the cameras over there. That's going to be 29. Kelsey's going to take the bifecta. Is there a bifecta?
A bifecta?
Talk English, Brent. Huh?
I don't know. He won the trophy, the $100. He got the whole deal.
By what? I think that was one out of George Bush's vocabulary.
It's something we probably don't want to get into, Kevin.
Yeah, now they want to see Kelly is to roll his car. Okay.
Again, this brought to you by Terry Pate Realtor. And I'll tell you what, we're going to take a break here. Let them clear the track of these dead rollover cars and all of our fire and rescue.
I want to thank the Black Dog Racing team over here
And
for
absolutely
joining us.
thank Big Dog Racing Team. And we're going to come back with Can-Am football after this replay.
Well, you see, he's coming at the. He doesn't have a real angle to the ramp here, and you can tell that thing's.
Well, he is kind of. Each wheel seems to be at its own angle.
Now look right here, he swings it just in time.
Looks like a cat in a dryer, doesn't he?
Well, I wouldn't think he's a cat.
All right, we're going to take a break here and come back with.
He's going another round.
He's going to get another shot. Practice.
All the way.
Everyone having issues tonight, but ladies and gentlemen, Eagleman was the leading roll. He is tonight's winner.
We're giving more points over here.
The unlucky 13. What are they going to give? They're going to give Kelsey runs until he wins? Is that how it happens here tonight?
New game, new game.
You know, if he ain't checking himself for ticks, he's rolling over the rollover ramp. All right, we're going to take a break. Simon says take a break and come back for Can-Am football.
Well, please, Your Honor, you must forgive me.
For commercial, residential, or land, ask for the man in the Chuck Taylors. Hoorah!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. There it is, the football. And before we get there, we're going to take another look here. My people tell me that Jason has received 10 whacks with the cane from his earlier discretions on the switcher. And look at that. Now he's there. He's solid. That is the greatest single zero rollover I have ever seen. It's time for football, ladies and gentlemen. And while we got a minute here waiting for him to get everything up, what do we got in our hands? Those are DVDs from Derby Garage. www.derbygarage.com. And there's 6 of them so far. This will be the 7th. I believe we can officially call it a set now. Is that right?
I think so.
We have secured a deal for you, the KDDA fan. Go to Derby Garage, order any DVDs you want, not necessarily ours, but that's the way we like it. Type in West Sound TV at the discount code at your checkout and receive 10% off everything you're buying. That is right now an indefinite deal. So definitely take advantage of that. Help us help you. Derby Garage, great Demolition Derby website. Not only do they have DVDs, they got t-shirts, bumper stickers, they got noggins for Kevin.
Oh, you blew it. They do have a lot of good derbies from around the country too on there, and you can really look at.
Now you've looked at a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, boy, I tell you, I'm not a fan of some of the real small arenas they got, and they definitely don't bring the wood like we do here at KDDA.
Bring the wood. Well, while they get the cars positioned here, we're going to change the kitty litter and be right back.
West Sound Community Television, a nonprofit organization, proudly celebrates 10 years of serving the citizens of the Kitsap Peninsula. West Sound creates television programs of our community's events, promotes local non-commercial TV as an important community asset, and develops media capabilities through educational partnerships. Support local public television and West Sound TV through program underwriting and your donation. Check us out at westsoundtv.org or call 360-613-9734.
Judging by the smell of pigskin in the air, it's time for the Can-Am football game.
This segment brought to you by Banks Lake Lodge. Visit BanksLakeLodge.com for information on fishing, boating, water skiing, camping, hiking, hunting, picnicking, sightseeing, rock climbing, and cat washing. Again, that's BanksLakeLodge.com. Tell them West Sound TV sent you. 10% off, baby, huh? We work for our fans.
And it don't get any better than that. You see 3 of Team USA out there. 165 to the left of your screen, John Yates. 87 in the middle, that's Dale Avery Jr.
Lumpy.
And to the right is Papa Cow Joe Kowalski. And coming onto the track now, the dreaded Canadians from up north.
That's the CAN part of Can-Am, the Canadian-American football game. A classic here held each year. They did skip one here about 4 years ago, but it's been a mainstay.
The first football game was, I believe, in 1980, or so about 27 years now we're working on, hey, math skills.
So far, we have 3 of the Americans, and there's Steve Morgan coming out in the 35 car.
You see 174, Sean Edwards with Marvin the Martian on his signboard lining up. And his Canadian teammate, 166, Chad Rates, a.k.a. Tiny.
Manho.
Oh, excuse me.
Chad has been renamed, or is it Manhu? It's Canadian.
Manhu.
What's the exchange rate on nicknames? I don't know.
I don't know, eh?
But anyway, all right, looks like we have all 5 from each team. The American team essentially handpicked by John Yates, a.k.a. Little Chunky. Who came up with that one, Kevin?
I know Chunky is 116 Junior Sukert with the Chili Willy on the signboard. So his good buddy John must be the Little Chunky.
So we got 166, Chad Rate. He's the captain of the Canadian team.
The Manho?
The Manho. He's the captain. And we have John Yates for the American team, the captain.
Now, I don't want to turn this event into a South Park episode, all right? So let's keep it clean, Kevin. So where do you get this stuff?
Here you see the Canadian team lined up right here in front of us.
Kelsey's placed them where he wants them. He's running back to take his stand there at the flag podium, and we will be underway here shortly for one of the best events of the year.
The Canadians are going with kind of a spread offense, a West Coast style.
There you go.
And I see the Americans with a bunch formation. The object is to get the football over the goal line, which is the tires. Down, set, hike.
Boom! Ouch! Look at the laces on that baby.
And you'll see the teams, they have a couple guys that roam around the outside to clear guys off the football. That looks like Joe Kowalski for the Americans, along with Steve Morgan and John Yates. Morgan getting in there, nice hit.
They take this event seriously.
This is probably one of the most brutal events we have here at the KDDA.
The winning team receives $1,000 to divvy up as they see fit.
Now Morgan's trying to push the ball to the outside. He's the only Chrysler out there in this event, all Chevrolets. Now if Morgan can get going.
Ooh, driver's door hit.
There goes Morgan. He's going to push that ball to the outside.
The problem is you've got 3 Canadian cars running incredibly well as the 196 of Darren Corney Bulldog goes up over the top. Fumble! It's a fumble!
And a valuable plethora onto pontification.
Lumpy and Harris still trying to move the ball.
And you see Yates right now is on the ball for the Americans. Morgan is the one pushing it. 174, Sean Edwards on the ball for Canada.
And Morgan right there in your screen in the 35 running strong.
Here comes 196.
Oh, what a vicious hit.
Darren Shorty, what a hit.
Steve Morgan, though, Energizer Buddy, still going.
Now, if Morgan can get a shot here, he's coming in.
Well, Yates doesn't have a tire. He can't do much but hold the football there.
So far, advantage Team Canada. I see Junior Sukert, 116, sitting dead. Kowalski down in the corner with a broken front A-arm. And Morgan is getting pummeled.
Morgan really the only car still running for the Americans.
Yates has lost his axle.
Yeah.
Lumpy Jr. over there is still got some power. He's about to get wiped out here.
Lumpy, though, he lost steerage way about 5 Canucks ago.
Here comes Chad Rates in on a big hit. Hey!
Rolls right up Lumpy.
Morgan got a good hit on the ball.
The Americans are going to have to come up with a surge here if they're going to win this thing.
Yeah, the only guy going here is Morgan still. And I see 5 Canadians circling around.
You know, actually, the football has moved towards the American side.
Yeah, Canada does have about a 20-foot lead here, it looks like, at the moment.
Yep, and once the judges determine that the ball will not be able to be moved anymore, that'll be the end of it, and whoever pushed it the furthest will win.
Extreme advantage Team Canada, but Steve Morgan in there for USA is still on the ball. If Yates wasn't in the way there, he could get by. There you see 196, Darren Chorney for Team Canada.
They got a good, strong team out there this year. 4 out of their 5 cars are still running.
And,
boy, I'll tell you, the Canadians, I really think they're going to be able to push this over the end zone.
Its ball is wide open. 36, Randy Mikowski coming in.
Amazing, amazing.
He smothers the ball.
The 36 Canuck, Randy Mikowski, cuddles up over the top of the football.
There you see the 165, and right behind that's our football. And there we go.
Boy, they are close to winning here.
First and goal.
It is first and goal, and Joe Namath is fresh out of pantyhose.
Chaffing me.
I think it's just a matter of time here until the Canadians get that touchdown. I see the Marvin the Martian car here. Looks like he's lining up a shot.
Morgan's still moving.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
It could be.
And
it is. It's a checkered flag.
Touchdown, Canada.
Oh, Canada. Well, I'll tell you what, Pat, we're going to let you go. Go win that first big car figure 8 race.
I'll be there. Thanks.
Actually, it's a heat. Congratulations goes out to Team Canada for winning the football. It's not every time you get to see the football actually go over the goal line. So great work by them, great teamwork, coordination. John Yates, it's back to the drawing board, my brother. You got a year
to him this year.
You got a year to eat aspirin and let that headache subside.
It didn't last long. He took one good shot. They took his axle out, and he just sat there the rest of the game.
Going to replay here, guys. Let's take a look at some of this action again. The original reforming of the football. Now it actually went from a car shape to an actual football.
I think it was something to do with the way they lined up with their outside.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Wide
you're probably
outs.
right. Trophy rig coming out there, that beautiful 67 Caddy. Christian Moore handing out the trophies, driven by Rob Moore. And hey, folks, while we got a minute here, we're going to run a replay and take a look at some more of that great action. A lot of cars climbing on top of each other there. Looks like they're all gathered around the watering hole. The 196 Canuck Darren Corney, Bulldog. Great shot there. And hey, KDDA fans love a winner. And you know what? America loves a winner too. For those of you just joining us this season, here are Marines of the 1st Stinger Battery providing mounted combat patrols in the Al-Anbar province in Iraq, had submitted a formal request to the KDDA back in May. We checked the rules, and unfortunately, up-armored Humvees are not eligible. You boys continue making America proud, and Godspeed. We'd like to thank Major Doucette, First Sergeant Shetler, and the rest of the 1st for their service to the country, and wish them a safe journey home. Congratulations, Team Canada, and thank you, Banks Lake Lodge. We'll be back after we take a quick look at this replay here. A lot of great action in that football game. Just total, that's mayhem. That's metal mayhem right there. Twisted metal. Great job by both sides of the ball, and we'll be right back right after this.
Got a little couch potato? Check out Banks Lake Lodge. We have fun summer activities for the whole family. 20 minutes north of Moses Lake, Coulee City offers nightly laser light shows at the Grand Coulee Dam, hiking in the old caves, and 28 miles of the best fishing in the state. Directions, rates, and information on local attractions are available at bankslakelodge.com.
It's a wonder that the beach patrol did take me in last night.
Welcome back from the break. Let's get serious with the first big car heat race of the night. In pole position, the hitman, Dale Lumpy Avery.
113, Dave the Hooker Row.
Second, the 55 car of Axel Hart. 121, Clayton Corey. 45, Mark Wheeler. 84, Mike Reaper Harden. 113, Dave the Hookero in the new birthday balloon car thing he's got going on. The 731 at Jeff. The He-Man Hiscox 41, our booth partner, Pat Duncan, brand new car tonight in the family truckster. And the 30 car of Joe Kowalski. And out comes Rich Burr late in the 110. And that'll do it. Our first 10 cars. Looks like Joel Hyman was supposed to be in this race. Must be having some technical difficulties backstage. Kelsey Payne is waving that green flag around for the pace lap. And we are underway here. First big car heat race of the night. 8 laps to go. And Dale Avery Jr. is your leader with Mark Wheeler fighting hard to take that lead. Mark Wheeler has yet to win a race for the KDDA. Good luck. Gonna be tough around turn 1. We got a little log jam going here. Mark takes the gun and goes, but he gets hung up.
Dale Avery Jr. taking the lead.
It's still Mark and Dale.
He's pulling away.
Yeah, but you know what Dale's dad said? He'll just hit something and knock himself out anyway. And Rich Burr plows into Wheeler. Wheeler's out of it now.
Unless he gets stuck over there in that big mud hole, he got stuck in that big mud hole.
And that allows the 110 car of Rich Burr to take the lead. I don't know why those guys keep insisting on trying to take that on the inside.
There comes Kowalski on the inside for a second.
Rich Burr is a force on this track. He's got 4 laps to go.
I believe Mark Wheeler's second. Or Kowalski. Kowalski just took second over Wheeler.
Wheeler, I believe, has been lapped. Rich Burr, 3 laps. 3 laps to go. Rich Burr in his 15th season. And we've got a treat, folks, for you when this race is over. We got Team Canada back here, ready to come show off some of that brass and plastic. 2 laps, white flag is up, white flag is down, 1 lap to go. Rich Burr is your leader in his 15th season out of Bremerton. I don't see any way Rich doesn't win this race right now.
All we've got to do is clear 1 more corner and he's home.
Checkered flag, Rich Burr, congratulations. Rich Burr in his 15th season out of Bremerton, sponsored by West Bay number 2 and Discount Tire and Wheel. Congratulations, Rich Burr. And hey, Kevin, let's welcome our friends from the north here. As soon as some of these guys get the slop off the track, guys, if we can get a shot of the booth here. Trophy car coming out.
Man. You guys were good.
Congratulations, guys. We're going to wheel a camera around here on the booth. And there it is. There's your replay monitor right there. I'm going to kind of hand the mic to each one of you here. So take a minute, give your nickname or the nickname that your buddies gave while you weren't there. And then we'll go from there.
Okay, my name's Chad Rates. They call me Slim.
I'm Darren Charney. They call me the Bulldog.
Sean Edwards, Saxy.
Sean Edwards, that's not what we had down, Sean.
I don't think that was it right here.
Sean, we had Marvin the Martian.
That's a cartoon character that everyone gave me.
Jason Ranker, Top Dog. Randy Mikowski.
Now, Randy, the way you said Mikowski, that's Canuck kind of stuff going on right there. We are in Canada. Show up the hardware here, guys. Congratulations. Now, a lot of you guys, this is more than your first time down here. How many times you guys been down here?
Well, since we were young kids, we've been coming down here watching our dads and that drive, so.
Yeah, this is a long-time event. We're certainly glad to have you guys here. Anybody you want to say hi to?
I'd like to say hi to my mom.
I'd like to thank Big Bad John's Racing Stables for sponsoring us.
I'd like to thank all the Canadian fans that came out to watch us down at the track here.
My little girl, Taylor. I'd like to thank my fiance for putting up with my long hours in the shop.
There you go. That's a smart man right there. Hey, and guys, this Derby is going to go on. You guys ever familiar with the website derbygarage.com? This Derby will be available on there shortly, and we'll get some data from you guys. I'll send you a TV version if you can get it to your access channel or whatever up there. Play it and have fun with it. And congratulations, great job. You guys, you did very well, and I'm an American. It pains me to say it, but you kicked them boys' butts.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we'll see you out on the track later, at least some of you, right?
Yep. Oh, yeah, definitely. We'll be out there.
All righty, we're going to take a break here. We're going to thank the Joey James Dean Band and come back with our next event, the first mini-car heat race.
All my friends are so small time. My parents live in that same small town. My job is so small town. Life's real opportunity. Educated in a small town.
Nobody makes a better gut bomb than Crazy Erickson. They've sponsored this event here, the first mini car heat race. We got our ace driver back in the booth, Pat.
Track conditions are horrendous out there, man. It's big holes out there in 1 and 2. Minicar first heat, ready to go here. 112.
Let's sweep the lineup here. Melissa Mad Mama Moore in pole position. Scott Carter in the 33. Chris the Blur Rowland in the 72. 183, Brendan Green. 190, Mikey Stevenson. 96, Justin Hart. 4, Frank the Tank Butler. 82, James Gallegos. 345, Dan Dalton. 1, Dennis Truax. Underway here, rounding out our 12 drivers, Christina Lugnut Payne and Victor Madman Trent.
And the traffic jam begins between 1 and 2. It looks like the Blur, Chris Rowland on the outside, could be taking the early lead, and he is.
Chris the Blur Rowland is your leader. Oh, we have a rollover. Oh, huge rollover. Frank the Tank Butler once again goes upside down. Frank is, oh, it's not Frank.
That might be the 183 of Brandon Green. Yes, it is, Brent, the 183. He rolled on the opening night a few times.
Brendan Green in his 9th season. They're saying he's okay. They just need to roll the car over. Fans waiting here. Now, you'll see once they'll roll the car over, and the car can get right back in the race as long as it's under its own power on one roll. Twice, you're done.
And as long as it's safe as well. When they go upside down, weird things happen inside the car. So
there's the replay right there.
Looks like Lugnut Payne got into Brandon Green there and rolled right up on him.
That was 2 cars rolling over, both Dennis Truex and Christina Lugnut Payne in her 6th season out of Port Orchard.
Oh, he's also got a flat tire now.
Green flag racing. Now, I believe Mikey Stevens might have passed Chris Rowland there for lead. The 190, Mikey Stevens. The 72 of Chris Rowland. 33, Scott Carter, rounding out your top 3. And now Stevens having problems. Rowland going around. He's going to regain the lead. But here comes Lugnut.
And Dennis Truax is moving pretty good in that one car. Chris the Blur Rowland, in his 4th season out of Silverdale, is your leader. 5 laps to go.
The key in that south turn down there is to keep the pedal down, because if you lose momentum, you're going to get stuck.
Why are guys continually trying to take the inside of turn 2, Pat?
Believe it or not, inside of turn 2 right now is the best spot.
Only because they've moved the tire in.
Anything outside is terrible. If you get outside that outside the groove there.
Chris the Blur Rowland, sponsored by Skookum. You see their artwork on his number board there. 3 laps to go.
Scott Carter is your 2nd place driver. He's down by about 1/4 of a lap with 2 lap traffic cars in front of him. And now he's stuck in the sippy hole.
The sippy hole. The sippy hole.
You know, it's like
want to go there.
It's like a southern mud racing thing or something. You know, it used to be on TNT.
Kelsey Payne there holding the 2 sign up. Chris the Blur Rowland is your leader. Kelsey's got the white flag in his hands. 1 lap to go for Chris the Blur Rowland. Has Chris won a race this year, Pat? I don't think so.
You know, and here he is. Rowland is stuck in the hole by tire 1.
Now we're in big trouble.
Now, I believe it's either Payne or Scott Carter. They get the white flag. They're going to overtake Rowland. And Carter goes wide, and that allows Christina Payne, I believe.
I believe Christina Payne is your leader. Checkered flag is up, and Kelsey Payne drops it for his wife. Congratulations. Christina Payne, the crowd goes nuts. Another woman driver winning a race, and that's not that rare around here. Christina in her 6th season out of Port Orchard, sponsored by Indian Outlaw Racing. The fans loving it there. McLeod Saloon, Yelverton Hulk Hauling, Southgate Roofing, and the Iron Pirate. Congratulations, Christina Payne. She's pumping her fists. The crowd's going nuts. I think we're all getting tacos or something tonight. No,
she was a tired scooter earlier today, too.
Yeah, there you go.
Looks like Chico Towing's going to have another big, busy night here.
And I think things are going to get real interesting as the big cars are coming out next for that first figure 8. And they're going to come down into tire 1 there and find about a 3-foot hole waiting for them.
It's going to get ugly.
And you'll probably see here that they bring out a trophy guy when a woman wins. I'm surprised Kelsey hadn't hopped out. No, actually, Christian Moore is still in the truck, but...
Well, maybe Rob will jump out and give her the trophy.
Well, Kelsey's out there with her.
And in true Indian Outlaw fashion, here comes some Tim McGraw, Indian Outlaw tune playing in the background here at Thunderbird Stadium.
That was a manly hug, you know what I'm saying?
It was, and again, this race sponsored by Crazy Eric's. Congratulations to Christina. Car is still laying here in the mud. One of our sponsors tonight, Crazy Eric, sponsoring this particular race right there. Giving some free grub to the West Sound TV crew, and we certainly want to thank those guys. And check it out. Here we are, an hour and a half into the program, and the lines are huge. A lot of business tonight for those guys.
Yeah, those onion burgers are pretty popular among the fans out here.
Don't tell the guys at Crazy Eric's, but I've had about 8 of them already tonight. Okay, we're going to take a break here and come back with the next race, the first of our figure 8s. It's the big car figure 8 right after this.
Crazy Eric's, drive-through style dining for the whole family, located at the Fairgrounds, Belfair, and Navy Yard City. Nostalgic food, family fun, Crazy Eric's.
Let's light this candle. Big car, first figure 8.
Let's set the lineup for you. The 43 car, Eric Hillbilly Nielsen.
Second tonight in time trials.
Paul Nunez, the 101. Ken Richardson, 88. Gerald Thorson, the 3. 36, Steve Harris. 14, Dan Pies. 58, Don Olin. 221, Jeff Harris. 51, Michael McCarroll. 47, Kelly Inzer. And 56, Joel Hyman.
And we're underway. Our first big car figure 8 race of the night.
And they're heading into that first corner. It's going to get interesting down there as a giant pileup led by number 3, the Torso Thorson. 101 Nunez, 43 Nielsen.
We're going to have Eric clean that signboard off here.
Nielsen taking the lead.
Eric in the midst of a controversial decision earlier in the season. We'll get back to that when we got a few minutes.
As the rest of the pack finally gets out of the mud pit down there. Nielsen, your leader.
Eric Nielsen is your leader, lapping Ken Richardson, but Paul Nunez hot on his tail.
And Eric takes out Richardson, but Nunez
cost Eric.
Nunez sneaks by on the inside.
That's a front-wheel drive Cadillac, isn't it?
That is a front-wheel drive 99 Cadillac.
The 101 car of Paul Nunez is your leader. 5 laps to go.
Oh, it's crazy Kelly Enzor.
We are getting destroyed down here at the bottom.
Hey, and now
goes wide. He's going to regain the lead.
Nielsen.
Eric Nielsen in the 43 is your leader. 5 laps to go.
And Nunez has got unstuck. He is your second place car. Enzer is a lap down.
4 laps.
Oh, and Kelly Enzer head on with Ken Richardson, the 88, down in turn 1. 2 laps to go this time by for Eric the Hillbilly Nielsen. He is driving hard out there.
3 laps.
Eric Nielsen is your leader, but again, Paul Nunez, KDDA business agent, on his tail.
And now Nunez on the inside has snuck by Nielsen, having some problems on the outside.
Looks like Nielsen's lost all power. Nunez is your leader. 3 laps to go.
Sneaky Paul Nunez. He is just avoiding all sorts of traffic out there to sneak the lead.
It's that North Star system.
Oh, and look at him go on the inside.
The crowd goes nuts. White flag in the hands of flagman Kelsey Payne. White flag is down. Paul Nunez, 1 lap to go. A $30 check and a trophy will be all yours.
As he sneaks through the busy figure 8 there. Nunez, checkered flag.
Checkered flag. Congratulations goes out to Paul Nunez.
Wonder if he turns those lights on his roof when he wins.
Well, there you go.
Look at that. Right on cue tonight.
Congratulations. Boy, he's got a lot of fans out there tonight, doesn't he?
Not the fastest vehicle you ever did see.
Folks, this race brought to you by Racecom Electronics and the unknown substances leaking out the hood of Paul Nunez's car. For all your wireless communication needs, contact Jack Bailey of Racecom Electronics at 692-6979. And let me tell you this, folks, if you can do a Demolition Derby TV program with the noise we got here, you know those are quality comms. Here comes a replay of some of the hardcore action in our first figure 8 of the night. Congratulations, Paul. Paul Nunez sliding through the hole there. There was only one way he could go, and that was it.
Sneaky.
Congratulations, Paul. Just a packed house here tonight on Whaling Days weekend.
And we'd also like to thank the Marines of the Marine Corps Security Force Company, Bangor, for providing the security tonight and all of the KDDA home events.
Did you just add an extra D to KDDA?
Oh, I did.
Did he say KDDA? Sounds like Tweaky from Buck Rogers in the 20th century. That's all, folks. All right, we're going to take a break here, have some more goofballs, and be right back with the mini car figure 8 race.
Racecom Electronics, providing communications equipment to military, government, corporate, and special events for over 2 decades. Racecom Electronics, communications on a budget.
As we try to rise above the din here at Thunderbird Stadium, it's time for the first mini car figure 8 race, brought to you by Always Clean. Days, evenings, and weekends, Always Clean is always there. And there's a great shot of Michael and his assistant up there on camera 1. That platform provided by Advanced Rentals of Silverdale. We'd certainly like to thank them. We have 5 cars out here so far. We got another 7 to go here before we can sweep the lineup. It looks like the 1D 102 of Andrea Sharkbait Foot has bit the dust on the way into the track. If we could swing a camera over to that inbound gate area, you'll see Andrea Foot to the right there of your screen stuck. They're trying to move her out of the way. Well, we got a moment here. Folks, while we show this thing on TV, there's a few items on the DVD that you don't get to see in the program, namely the special feature, which this year features, so far, a 8 hours of Demolition Derby car construction crunched down to 4 minutes and 30 seconds. It's definitely worth watching. And we'll take a peek at it right here.
For everything you ever wanted to know about building a demolition derby car, we now join Team Duncan, already in progress.
That was a great little feature we put together for you. Let's sweep the lineup here as the cars. The 111 of Bill Power in pole position. The 149, Mark Smith. 16, Mark Armstrong. 64, Donald Cockerill. 63, Mike Lester. 85, Kurt Bratcher. 169, Jordan Roley, Oli, Poli, Loli Perez. 24, KC Straight, longtime KDDA man. 90, Shane McAbee, a rookie out of Olalla, and rounding him out, Spaceball 1, the 2-car of Richie Sharp there with the Cleveland Indian sign on it. And it's about time to get underway here. 11 cars here because Mandy couldn't make it out. However, actually, that was Andrea Foote, I'm sorry. They may put another car out there in her place.
They're hooking her up right now.
One more driver. For days, evenings, and weekends, office buildings, carpets, and windows, call the good folks at Always Clean at 731-5724 and tell them West Sound TV sent you. Twilight descending upon us here. Got a little bit of cloud cover, nice breeze, keeping it comfortable. It was real dusty here right when we were doing time trials and when we got started, but it's really mellowed out. One trip with the water truck is all it took. Pat Duncan has left us to go climb back in the 41 family truckster to see if he can't get himself a trophy tonight. He'll be in the next race, which will be a big car heat race.
All right. 3 and 4. Turn 3 and 4, they're coming in pretty good. The track looks pretty good. It's still 1 and 2 down there that are still going to cause troubles here.
Yep, cars are coming around on their pace lap. And the green flag is out. And we are underway. First mini car figure 8 race. Bill Power in his 3rd season takes the lead, but it won't last long as he's gone into the mud. Kurt Bratcher challenging on the inside, and Kurt will take the lead in that 85 Bumblebee car.
Power coming in 2nd.
Bill Power's only been racing for 3 years, but he has a pretty good looking trophy case so far. This is an 8-lap race. Boy, I'll tell you what, you watch turn 2, you're seeing a lot of cars bounce like they're about ready to roll over when they come in there with some speed. Kurt Bratcher in the lead, 6 laps to go.
Turn 3 and 4 are still muddy down there, collecting the cars in that, what was that pit?
Mud pit. Turns 1 and 2 on the east side of the stadium are hammered.
That's a good-looking car, that Cleveland Indians car, though.
Spaceball 1?
You know it.
Yeah. Too bad it doesn't drive as good as it looks, Kevin.
You know, if the rest of the cars weren't out there, he'd win.
Maybe. 5 laps to go. Bill Power in the lead. Bill Power was a rookie at age 44. 3 years ago.
So you're saying there's still a chance?
Yes, I think he's going to win this race, Kevin. As he takes out Spaceball 1 there in the center. I'd brake for nobody. 4 laps to go. However, Kurt Bratcher, and you'll see it here shortly, there it is right in the center, that 85 car. I was going to say it's going to take the lead or at least challenge, but it looks like he's lost power. –
5
Boy, somebody is rubbing some sort of fluid or something that smells like Kevin just walked out of a teriyaki joint. It's pretty gnarly.
Thank you.
3 laps to go.
I know that transmission we were smelling out there somewhere.
It certainly is not Crazy Eric's.
It is not
Crazy Eric. Spaceball 1 has now taken Bill Power out, at least forced him to detour. Looks like Mike Lester may have taken the lead.
There's only 4 cars running out of this mess right now.
And we may be down to 1. Not quite sure who's leading yet. We'll check with the judges.
He's trying to coax it. 3 cars left.
The 64 car has died here in front of us. Mike Lester in the 63 is your leader. The 64 car, Donald Cockerill in front of us just died. And we have over on the northeast corner. That is the truck. Looks like he's doing okay there, just kind of waiting for some guys to go flop him over. I'm not sure who that is yet. We'll figure it out here when he gets back over upright. It's not.
You're leaving? What? You're leaving? Oh, you're waving. Ah, cool. How'd the
Might be
judges go?
Perez in the 169. And I believe
Well,
it
it's
is.
nice the number plate down.
Yeah, but it's maybe.
I don't know how many people are left running. There may be only two vehicles running.
It will be an interesting finish.
The speed of this track crew is just astounding.
And we're back underway. There are 3 cars going. The 64 of Donald Cockerill, 169 Jordan Perez. That was not him that rolled over. Might be Timlick, actually. Tony Timlick in the 56. Mike Lester, green flag. Congratulations, Mike Lester in his 3rd season. And he's trying to leave the track. I don't think he knows he won the race. Now he does. He's getting back in the center there to get in the trophy receiving position. And again, we'd like to thank Derby Garage, www.derbygarage.com, for sponsoring West Sound TV and helping us get the word out here by selling our currently library of 6 DVDs, soon to be 7 when this one hits the store. And
well, you really can't say enough about Chico Towing tonight there. They're getting abused out here.
Mike Lester in his 3rd season out of Olalla, sponsored by Future Homes, Horseshoe Lake Auto Wrecking, Jim's Auto Wrecking, Lester's Framing Company, and his mom. Now, why would you be sponsored by 2 different wrecking companies? How's that? What's the logistics in that?
So you have them coming and going.
Yeah, there you go.
You have an endless supply of cars, wouldn't you?
There you go.
Once again, we have Christian Moore in the 67 Cadillac, driven by Rob Moore.
It's a great night here at the track, guys. And again, thanks so much for joining us. The first round of heats and figure 8s is in the books. We have 8 more figure 8s and heats, possibly a pitman or 2, and then our 2 main events. We're going to take a break here, come right back with the next event of the night, the 2nd Big Car Heat Race.
Always Clean Incorporated, locally owned and operated, serving Kitsap County for over 14 years. Providing commercial cleaning for office buildings, carpets, and windows. Always Clean Incorporated, days, evenings, and weekends. Always there.
The first round of racing is in the books. It's time for round 2, the second big car heat race. Some of the drivers are cutting across the middle. They don't even want to go through turn 2 to line up tonight. What is up with that, Kevin?
They're getting stuck down there. If you're in the back end of that tail end, Charlie, they're having a hard time getting off the line.
The last time I saw something this uncoordinated over in that corner, I believe I was looking at you and Mr. Skinner in your side of our office at work, our real job, right?
It's just organized chaos.
All right, let's sweep the lineup for you here. 56, Joel, insert nickname here, Hyman. 731, Jeff Hiscox. 45, Mark Wheeler. 110, Rich Burr. 70, Mike Martin. 41, Pat Duncan. 121, Clayton Corey. 30, Joe Kowalski. Green flag is out. 81, Keith Norton. 87, Dale Lumpy Hitman Avery Jr. And Jeff the Hammer Hiscox fighting for the lead. But Joel Hyman in the lead.
That's my boy right there.
That's right. If you've ever in your life rooted for something, it's got to be a Hyman. Joe Hyman.
He told me to call him Buster, but I don't know what that's all about.
Joe Buster Hyman is your leader.
He'll be up here after the race.
Oh, yeah, he will. Actually, Joel told me he's looking for a good nickname, and anyone who wants to email us here at westsoundtv.org, log on, let us know what Joel Hyman's nickname needs to be. Joe Hyman's still in the lead, but the 70 car of Mike Tonka Martin on his tail and spinning him out a little bit. Joel takes it, maintains the lead. This is an 8-lap race.
He's got to hang on. He's got to right rear down.
4 laps to go for Joel Hyman. Mike Martin putting a serious challenge on him. Yes, you are right.
And Kowalski's dead in corner 3.
The Hyman has busted a wheel. Looks like we might have somebody hurt, possibly a fire. It's a fire. Nobody's hurt, it's a fire. Oh, here comes Pat. Oh, easy there, Tiger. We got a fire in Clayton's car. Clayton Corey, the 121 car, between turns 1 and 2. Fire extinguisher crews putting it out.
I don't know, Joe's bleeding a lot there at the front.
I think old Buster might be done.
I think so.
I think that's a one-trick pony there.
I know it looks like Kowalski's stuck up there. I don't know if he just lost power or what.
I don't know, dude, but I just got handed some Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies. You want one?
No thanks.
Damn. Do they got enough extinguisher for Corey over there?
Once again, I'm totally astounded by the speed of that.
Well, I tell you what, if we could get a shot of the 731 car over in turn 2, it is an amazing. Look at the venting going on there. And we're back underway here. Joel Hyman still in the lead. 3 tires left. 4 laps to go.
Coming around. Mr. Mopar's coming up on him. Comes Pat, reeling him in.
This could be Pat's race. Hyman has busted a tire.
Pat's trying to get around the outside. He's moved to the inside.
Hyman holding on to that lead. White flag. This is as dramatic as it gets, folks.
There he goes. He takes him out.
Yeah, but Pat. Oh, there he goes. Pat Duncan has taken the lead.
He busted Hyman.
Tell you what, Kelsey grabbed a black flag.
Coming around for the checkers. Here comes Pat. His first win tonight. It looks like
Nope, they are black. They were waving the black flag at Pat and Pat takes the checkered. Now, when they waved the black flag at him, that means he was given a warning, probably for a door hit or something. The black flag was waved, and Pat's going to take a victory lap, and he'll be up here to, I'm sure, tell us why he had that black flag waved at him. But while he's down there playing and we're up here working, and there, Mark Wheeler, car running great. This race sponsored by Kitsap Garden and Lighting, and we'd like to welcome them aboard to the West Sound TV sponsor Choo Choo Train, which is starting to get a lot of cars hooked up to it, by the way. Kitsap Garden and Lighting is in the middle of their grand opening, folks. Get on down there. Indoor garden gear, hydroponics, organics, lighting systems, soils, and more. Located on Kitsap Way, 2812 Kitsap Way in Bremerton. Phone number is 377-1277. Or you can look them up online at kitsapgarden@comcast.net. Actually, that's an email, kitsapgarden@comcast.net. Congratulations goes out to my partner,
Pat Duncan,
the Patster.
We're going to have a trophy to put up here now.
Absolutely. We'll be able to show off that all night. We're going to take a break here and come back with the second minicar heat race.
Kitsap Garden and Lighting. Now you can find a well-stocked and local specialty garden and lighting store suited to meet all of your indoor gardening needs. Hydroponics, organics, lighting systems, premium soils, fertilizers, and more. Kitsap Garden and Lighting, located at 2812 Kitsap Way in Bremerton. 360-377-1277. Purchase a complete lighting system and get 15% off. That's Kitsap Garden and Lighting, serving Kitsap County and surrounding areas.
Congratulations to Dirty West Sound team member Pat Mopar Duncan. He's got his first trophy of the night. He's going to have at least one more shot at it tonight, and he's going to go get himself cleaned up. The Chuck Taylor race, folks, the second minicar heat race sponsored by Terry Pate Realtor, who again just made his first deal last night. Congratulations to Terry Pate. Crowd loving it here tonight. It's a great night for Derby. Great weather, good action. And here we go, the 35 car pole position. President Steve Morgan. Boy, I tell you what, he's going to win that race. 5, Sparky Renfro. 95, Sean Big Dog Smith. 153, Vincent Lee Morris. 198, Matt Knowlton. 161, Owen Lewis. 112, Melissa Mad Mama Moore. 4, Frank the Tank Butler. 119, Victor Trent. 345, Daniel Dalton. 72, Chris DeBoer rolling and rounding it out. It's Scott Carter, the 33 car. We're underway. Second minicar heat race.
Steve Morgan getting on that lead early.
Steve will not relinquish this lead, barring some sort of meteorite accident.
Well, judging by the track conditions, anything is possible tonight.
As long as you stay inside over there, though, like you said, Pat, no problem.
Well, he's found a way through, too.
Steve,
through there nice and smooth.
Now we're going to get interesting here.
Steve Morgan, in his 16th season, he's not just the president, he's also a driver. And not only that, but correct me if I'm wrong, Pat, he's your boss.
That is correct, Brent. I get to deal with him on a daily basis, so I got to watch what I say as he just spins out the 345 car of Daniel Dalton.
Daniel Dalton, the rookie out of Vaughan, excuse me.
And Morgan's got a beautiful liner on this track right now.
That's the car he had last year that served him very well. 4 laps to go.
Steve, a fellow Mopar man.
3 laps. 3 laps to go.
You think he's going to take it easy, or is he going to push it?
Oh, Morgan?
Yeah.
Oh, he's always pushing it, man. He only has one speed, and that is full tilt boogie. 2 laps to go for Morgan.
well in control of this one.
Leading from wire to wire, Steve Morgan. Looks like he's going to take the Chuck Taylor race here, the second mini car heat. White flag is out. 1 lap to go.
And look at him just plow through the lap traffic here. Is he going to get Dalton again? He's just going to push him across the line.
Congratulations, Steve Morgan, checkered flag.
There was no contest on that one.
Steve Morgan in his 16th season out of Bremerton, sponsored by Peninsula Painting and Bikini Joe's Espresso. You know, we've talked about this before, but I think the sponsors make the man. You know, when you got Bikini Joe's, you got bikinis, you got coffee, and you got paint.
Is Joe in a bikini?
Some guys, I hope not. Then you, that's an espresso shop I'll never go to. Congratulations, Steve. It's kind of like when you go to the grocery store and you see a guy with a steak, an onion, a baked potato, or a potato, not quite baked yet, and a jar of garlic salt. You know what he's doing. It's the guy who brings some lettuce, some diapers, butter, and
Q-tips, as you needed earlier, remember?
Yeah, and you're going, what the heck is this? Where are we anyway, by the way? I'm completely confused.
Speaking of losing your mind.
Christian Moore in the 67 Caddy, driven again by, I believe, husband Rob Moore.
Yes, that's correct.
And owned by Chris Harris of Golden Rule Body Piercing and Tattoo, a huge sponsor of the KDDA.
Yeah, they come out every year on whaling days and pay for a good night of sponsorship here. We got to thank them. Every year they're here supporting us.
Absolutely. Those who take care of us, we like to take care of. And folks, Derby Garage is going to give you, the fan, a 10% discount on all merchandise. Simply log on to www.derbygarage.com, do your shopping, and enter West Sound TV in the discount code box during checkout to receive your 10% discount.
Morgan down here in the corner giving his trophy to a little girl.
I believe that little girl is the little girl that always fetches me Coors Lights when we're doing the protest committee meeting on Tuesday nights. That's his daughter.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh, I did. Oh, Kathy's going to have a piece of my butt for that one, isn't she? All right, we're going to take a break here. Thank the man in the Chuck Taylors, Terry Pate, and be right back with the second big car figure 8.
Well, please, Your Honor, you must forgive me.
For commercial, residential, or land, ask for the man in the Chuck Taylors. Hoorah!
36 in pole position, Steve Harris, although that won't last very long. 47, Kelly Enzer, 101, Paul Nunez, 43, Eric Hillbilly Nielsen, 55, Axel Hart, 51, Mike McCarroll, 192, Jason Raker, 14, Dan Mize. Underway here, 731, Jeff Hiscox at 58, Donald, and rounding it out. Paul Nunez again jumps out. I told you Harris wouldn't hold the
Now here comes Dan Paizo on the inside.
Dan Paiz is a force on that track.
And Nunez in a little tiny car out there. I don't know if I'd be in there.
He's got that North Star system.
Paiz trying to track him down. Here comes Crazy Kelly in third.
Nunez is running front-wheel drive, Pat. That's not fair.
As long as Nunez can avoid at least one hit this race, he might have it. But Dan Paiz is driving hard as he comes into turn 3.
Just moving through tires now.
Doing a heck of a job.
And now, in turn 1, we got a heck of a collision there. Oh!
Paiz takes the lead temporarily and then knocks himself out into McCarroll.
And I think I can.
Come on. You can do it. I think he lost his front right tire, didn't he? We'll have to see how he turns here.
It just got buried in the mud.
No, it's gone. Nope. Jeff Hiscox, I believe, is taking the lead. 5 laps to go.
And now Hiscox having some problems down there. And here comes Pies backwards through the middle.
Jeff told me that car's running strong, and he predicted he would win 17 or 18 trophies tonight. And when I told him, Jeff, there ain't enough races for you to win that many trophies, he said, no, I'm going to set my own goals, and I'm going to win trophies for each one of them, like getting in line and moving forward when it's my turn. So I think he's up to about 12 right now.
A man can dream, can he?
Yes, and Jeff dreams an awful lot.
As here you see Jeff Hiscox
in the lead, 3 laps to go. 3 laps is all that stands between Jeff Hiscox and destiny.
Bobbing and weaving through the turns 1 and 2.
Hey, he's got something most of the guys don't have out there. Tires with air in them.
That kind of helps out here when you're driving through 3-foot mud bogs.
And Nunez looks like he's DOA over in the corner. At least his car is. And the Canuck, our friend from the north, Jason Rinker, also out.
I think Jason's just stuck. Crazy Kelly Inzer is going wild out here.
He's got something against those tires, doesn't he?
He is a man on a mission here.
This guy hates cans.
And now Hiscox is temporarily out of the action here.
It could be McCarroll's race to win.
2 laps to go. Kelsey's looking around going, who's your leader?
He's looking up at the judges. They're trying to figure it out. I couldn't tell you, folks.
Kelsey.
Looks like it might be. It's either Enzer or Olin. 1 lap to go. And we'll sort it all out in the end. Enzer lost the rear tire. It's not going to be Enzer.
It looks like Olin on the outside track. Don Olin,
whose daughter did the beautiful job singing the national anthem before the race tonight.
Diving into turn 3. Here comes McCarroll on him hard.
Kelsey's got the checkered up. And down for Don Olin. Congratulations, Don Olin.
I'll tell you, though, there's more parts out there on the track than you'll find at West Bay Auto.
Oh, yeah, these are parts you don't want. They are used and abused out there, brother.
Don Olin in his 4th season out of Port Townsend. Pacific Environmental Services, Port Townsend, Les Schwab, and Shannon Signs. Pacific Environmental Services demolition derby car. Can somebody do the math for me?
Well, you don't want the environmental services to get on you too hard if you got too many junk cars laying around, so they got Don under control.
Don Olin receiving a pretty good applause here from the crowd. Congratulations again in his 4th season. Hey folks, we have something amazing that we want to talk to you about here. We, your West Sound TV crew, are heading to Wyoming to call the 34th annual Rock Springs, Wyoming Firefighters Destruction Derby Association Demolition Derby. And it's going to be about 100 cars, nothing but 10-car demolition derby heats. There'll be a preliminary round, then there will be another round for the people to get a second chance to get into the main event. $3,000 going to the overall winner. Jeff Hiscox on the left of your screen there, carrying his drive line. This is amazing. Sliding her in the back window, just off your screen.
He's definitely going to need a tow back after that.
And the crowd says,
There you see.
That's what they said.
Well, yeah, we're going to Rock Springs, man. You got your bags packed yet?
I'm working on
what the Rock is cooking.
I think it's, can you smell it? What the Rock?
Did you guys get your good to go pass for your car to get across that Narrows, or are we going to scoot down through Shelton?
101, buddy.
101? Let's take 101 all the way to Rock Springs. Can we do that?
As long as you want to drive 55.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, when you're trailering the Derby car, do you have to have a good to go on it too, or are you good to go?
I think it's by the axle on the vehicle that goes across, or some little high-tech sensor or something.
Uh-oh. The man's coming to get us. All right, while we get paranoid here, we're going to take a break and come right back with the next event.
Got a little couch potato? Check out Banks Lake Lodge. We have fun summer activities for the whole family. 20 minutes north of Moses Lake, Coulee City offers nightly laser light shows at the Grand Coulee Dam, hiking in the old caves, and 28 miles of the best fishing in the state. Directions, rates, and information on local attractions are available at bankslakelodge.com.
Things to my belly opened eyes. It's a wonder that the beach patrol did take me in last night.
I got to ask you guys, have you ever wanted to be a lapel mic any more than right now?
Never in my life did I thought I'd ever hear that, but I gotta agree with you, Brent.
It's time for the second mini car figure eight race. And man, I like them lapel mics. I'm gonna have to get me one of them.
What brand was that anyway? Did anyone catch that?
First cars in line, enter. That's why it's important to get in line so quickly. You get in line, you build up points. The points add up towards the season points championship. Not only will you win bonus money if you're in the top 3, but you will also win more money in point money. Let's sweep the lineup here. 82, James Gallegos. 96, Justin Hart. 71, Christina Lugnan-Payne, winner of a race tonight. 183, Brendan Green. 63, Mike Lester. 64, Don Cockrell. 24, KC Straight. 59, Tony Timlick. 102, Andrea Foote. 190, Mikey Stevenson. Green flag, we're underway. Rounding out Scott Carter and Kurt Bubar Bratcher. James Gallegos temporarily in the lead, but Mike Lester challenging.
Lester on the outside track got a good run through there. He's coming on hard. As you see, turn 1 is already starting to pile up.
Lester tries on the inside there at turn 3. Doesn't work though. Gallegos hanging on.
Oh, and Gallegos gets lit up by Scott Carter.
Scott Carter helps out Mike Lester. Gallegos, though, still in 3rd place. The 183 truck. Brendan Green in 2nd.
No, he just passed him. Brendan Green is now your leader, and he is flat moving out there. You see cars are scattered all over the place.
They got a big hole in 3. They're hitting that and flying.
Actually, they're saying, and this is odd, but they're saying Gallegos is still the leader. I must have missed something because he's 3rd in my book, but the judges have him in front.
And now who's this sneaking by? With the car with no signboard.
Flagging somebody a warning. When Kelsey holds the black flag like he's holding it in his hand right now, and you'll see it right there, he is giving a warning to the 82 car, James Gallegos. If he opens the flag, that driver is DQ'd immediately. And as a matter of fact, isn't that for the night, Pat?
Yeah. Actually, it's just for the race at the moment. It depends on the severity of it. It's a judge's decision.
Right.
He's still allowed to race here, though, now.
4 laps to go.
There's Gallegos.
Gallegos, your black flagger. Now he's out.
Now he is being black flagged.
What is he doing? I didn't see him doing anything. He wasn't making any contact. I don't understand what the penalty is.
Well, we must have missed something, but he's finally stopped over there. It looks like the car with no signboard. I'm not sure who that is. Is your leader coming into turn 1 right now on the inside. There he is. Tony Timlick down here in the corner. And there's Timlick. There's your leader right there going into turn 1. He's stuck on the outside wall back there.
2 laps to go.
No signboard. It's kind of difficult to tell who that is. We should just call him the mystery man.
He's got a Northwest trade sign on his car.
He dips to the inside of Tony here.
It's Kurt Bratcher. He's lost his signboard. White flag is out for Kurt. 1 lap to go.
Kurt Fubar Bratcher to the inside, last lap. There goes Kurt into the final turn.
Checkered flag is up and down. Kurt Fubar Bratcher. Congratulations, Kurt. Kurt in his 15th season out of Port Orchard, sponsored by Horseshoe Lake Auto Wrecking, Northwest Trades, B&B Builders, and Port Orchard Pond.
As the judges are sorting everything out.
It'd be interesting.
What did you
gonna have to
black
watch
flag for, though?
I don't know, because
when they were pointing at him, he was just running a smooth, wasn't hitting anybody.
Might have had a safety issue with the car. It could have been something as simple as the side iron was coming loose.
You're right, and he did take a pretty good lick down here from 33 Scott Carter.
It's just a safety violation. Doesn't necessarily mean he broke a rule. It just might be something with his car, or maybe one of his harnesses popped loose. Or, as you know, Pat, if you don't wear your goggles, if you try to push your goggles up, he'll warn you. If you come around and you're not wearing them again, you're gone.
Yeah, and on that note, a lot of our drivers tonight are wearing safety glasses and race goggles. So about halfway through the race, when you get peppered with mud, you peel the outer set and you still got an inner set. So.
Hey, we got a longtime KDDA man, Dan Pies, joining us tonight. Dan, you've been kind of in and out of the KDDA here for a while. What's the story?
Well, it's just a lot of work, you know, to be able to do this competitively. It takes, it's a full-time job, keeping these cars going.
Now, you've had a lot of success in the past.
Oh, yeah, I've been doing this for about 18 years, and I was brought up in the sport. I've been building cars for about 30 years, so it's a lot of work, and I'm pretty worn out. So.
Well, but you're wore out, but you're back. So are you going to climb back into it?
This is just kind of getting back in here and kind of getting a car done. And I might build some new cars here for next year. We'll just see what happens.
Yeah, I talked to Tony Fuller earlier today, long time, a lot of success guy here at the KDDA. He said essentially the same thing. Man, I've been doing it so long, and it's just, I'm trying to find some motivation. So is that where you're at?
You know, it's one of those things that no matter what you do, how careful you are, you're getting scuffed up, you know, banged up, building cars, and you come out here, you try to do a best, put on a show for a crowd, and you know, it works out really well, but it takes a toll on the family life, too. You got to find some time to spend some time with family. So.
I hear that, man. Well, hey, thanks for joining us, Dan. Welcome back, and we look to call your name a lot.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. One of the great ones there, Dan Pye, has been doing this for a long time, and I guess the bigger point to make is the contribution that a lot of the longtime drivers make to this sport. And you know, you don't pack in 2,000, 3,000 people to watch these things without a lot of guys with a lot of know-how, a lot of sweat. We've talked earlier about even if you win a few races, it doesn't even come close to the cost it takes these drivers to put these cars together. So whatever we got to do to keep guys like Dan Pies in this thing, we got to do it.
And Dan's one of those guys, kind of like myself, that grew up basically building cars, watching, you know, family members and such building them. So he's been around here for a long time, and we hope to have him out putting on some big hits here in the future.
And hey, while we go to break here and thank the KDDA, I'd like to also thank Tom McGraw of Q-Sound Studios and Scotty Bryan for the music that they've provided for us, that quality music. So we're going to take a break here, thank the KDDA, and come back with the next event.
Kitsap Destruction Derby Association. For over 35 years, KDDA has provided family fun and extreme entertainment for thousands of thrilled spectators. KDDA is proud to support West Sound TV's Metal Mayhem 2006. For more information about Destruction Derby and KDDA, go to kitsapdestructionderby.com.
The sound of the V8 engines are rumbling here once again at Thunderbird Stadium, and it's time for our third big car figure 8 race, sponsored by the Joey James Dean Band.
In pole position, Mike Tonka Martin in his 10th season out of Bremerton. Sitting next to him, your brother in the 45 car, Mark Wheeler. 110, Rich Burr. 30, Joe Kowalski. 56, Joel Buster Hyman. 87, Dale Lumpy Avery.
43, Hillbilly Nielsen.
Hillbilly Nielsen. Should we just scrap the Eric and go with Hillbilly?
Yeah.
81, Keith Knowlton. 36, Steve Harris. And 47, Kelly Enzer.
You take a look, they're coming down. Nice tight lineup.
And we're underway. Third and final big car figure eight.
Tonka Martin plowing in there, and he's back in the hole.
He's may have lost his front right. Now he did.
Wheeler is dead in the corner. Here comes Joe Hyman on the outside.
Buster trying to catch up.
Rich Burr is on Tonka Martin. This is a good battle here for first and second as Rich overtakes him on the inside.
Rich Burr is your leader. 7 laps to go. All the races tonight have been 8 laps due to the track conditions.
Rich Burr, 110 your leader. Mike Tonka Martin, second spot as we're going to get some action across the middle. No. There's Rich Burr. He is running hard out there. Slinging gravel and mud in the air. We've got a pile up down here at tire 3.
Rich Burr could be our first double dipper tonight if he pulls this off. He's already won 1 race tonight.
And Rich is moving out there to the inside of Tonka. Rich driving a beautiful 1967 Imperial he got from Duncan Racing as he goes around the tire. Rich Burr still your leader.
Rich Burr in the lead. 4 laps
coming across the middle. The tires are all out of control here. Rich has hit every one of them about 3 times.
They can.
Oh, as Rich is stuck up over here on tire 1. He's back underway finally.
Eric spinning out teammate Mark Wheeler.
Oh, and Wheeler gets hit hard by Kelly Enzer.
That might be a showstopper.
And here comes Rich right in there. Wheeler with some stack fires. He's back underway.
Yeah, but his backside is hammered. Not that kind of hammered, Kevin.
Rich Burr, I believe your leader, driving a fine race out here. Only
2 laps to go. Rich Burr is your leader.
Only got
3 cars running. Sorry about that, Pat.
No biggie. Look at that rooster tail that Rich is throwing out there.
Might be time for the water truck. White flag for Rich Burr. The tires are a little discombobulated tonight. They're in disarray. It's starting to resemble Kevin's dinner table.
As Hillbilly Nielsen just spit a tire out.
Half a lap to go. Rich Burr ready to take his second checkered flag of the night. Rich winning the first big heat, and now the third and final figure 8. Congratulations to Rich Burr. Rich Burr, the 110 car in his 15th season out of Bremerton, sponsored by West Bay and Discount Tire and Wheel. Congratulations, Rich.
Did you see him hit turn 3 here? They're getting serious air.
Oh yeah, you start getting them ruts when it gets muddy like that.
Not to mention, Rich had a lot to do with adjusting all 4 tires here.
Look at Hyman's car. I love hot moms. Is that a sponsor or a statement?
Probably both.
We're going to talk to him.
Let's take a look at a replay here.
Oh, look at that.
That, my friends, is what happens when you lose a tire. Here comes the replay.
See Rich Burr on the inside, Tonka Martin on the outside. Now look at the driving Rich is doing here. He is all over that wheel.
That's some gorgeous work there, watching him work that steering wheel. Pivoting his head back and forth. Good work, guys, and thanks to the crew. In the back room, Doc again on replay, Garrett and Jason directing and operating the switcher. Cameraman, Michael Mathis, Matthew St. Carol, Eric Reichel, spotters, Scott Brockman, Spencer. Partners up here in the booth, Kevin Durig. I was going to say something, but
let's leave that one out. There you go.
Pat Mopar Duncan up here with us in the booth.
Howdy, y'all.
Now, Pat, do you have another race tonight?
No, I think after that last win, it kind of wore me out a little bit.
And heck, you got a trophy.
I got one.
No, I got 1 out of 2. That's not bad.
That was a good hug, though. I saw you give that girl a hug, that trophy girl.
Look at the crowd there, man. They're packing them in 360 around the stadium tonight. Thunderbird Stadium is rocking. And last night, the waterfront was rocking. The Joey James Dean Band headlining Friday night right before the fireworks show. It was a great show. We taped it. We're going to put the concert together. It'll take us a while. Those are tough to put together. You shoot a couple independent rolls of film, do some editing, put a great show on TV for the fans.
Joey James Dean Band, an excellent local band. You can find them playing about every weekend right around the Silverdale, Bremerton area, and you can also reach them at on the net at www.joeyjamesdean.com.
And that'll give you their schedule. Me and Kevin saw Joey and guitar player Pete playing at the Silverdale Hotel Thursday night. Had a great time, then went down and watched him Friday night. So we're going to take a break, come back with the third and final mini car figure 8 race. We're up for the final mini car figure 8 race. Pole position, 345, Daniel Dalton. 119, Victor Madman Trent. 35, Steve Morgan. 161, Owen Lewis. 72, Krista Blur Rowland. 198, Matt Knowlton. Incidentally, first in time trials tonight, Matt Knowlton got a fast car. 24 in the truck, KC Straight. 96, Justin Hart. 78, Jeremy Steele. 59, Tony Timlick, who lost his number board. 63, Mike Lester. And Kurt, I lost my number board. That's why they call me Fubar.
Wait till the end of this race.
This race brought to you by Crazy Eric's. We certainly appreciate the food that those guys give the crew here to help us get through this grueling 5-hour shoot, not to mention the 3 hours up and 3 hours afterwards, putting everything up and away. And remember, folks, Derby Garage is giving the fans a 10% discount on all merchandise. Simply log on to derbygarage.com, do your shopping, and enter West Sound TV, one word, West Sound TV, in the discount code box during checkout and receive 10% off. Also, Banks Lake Lodge offering 10% off if you mention West Sound TV. Cars are coming around on the pace lap. Kelsey waving the green flag. Last figure 8 race of the night underway. And Steve Morgan takes little time getting out in front.
We're going to have some action here. It's a 345 of Daniel Dalton. Thought it was a heat race and went the wrong direction.
Daniel Dalton started going the wrong way and drug half of them with him. Rookie.
Oh. Now Matt Knowlton, on the other hand, is leading the race in the 198. He's got about a half a lap lead on the rest of the field.
But Jeremy, in that new mini car, allows Mike Lester to take the lead by knocking out the 96 car.
There's your leader, the 198 of Matt Knowlton, third year racing out at Bremerton. You see Casey Strait coming across the middle there. There's Matt.
Now, I don't think Knowlton's your leader. I think it's Mike Lester. I could be wrong.
We'll see what Kelsey decides as they come around. Knowlton got out there early, I thought. And it is the 198.
Matt Knowlton is your leader.
It's amazing he's still hanging on to first place with a flat right front tire.
Matt Knowlton in his third season, sponsored by LK Auto Repair, also one of Dennis Truax's sponsors. Matt Knowlton has lost his front left tire. I doubt he'll hold that lead for long, and Jeremy Steele passing him on the inside, although Jeremy's also lost a tire.
So far, it's still the 198, and he's lost both front tires now. So he heads down into the big rut now down there in turn one. Now Lester is coming on strong. He is flying out there. He's moved up to third. And still the 198. Lester getting into it there with the 96.
Lester hit the tire, and I believe Lester has just taken the lead, and he has 3 laps to go. Mike Lester could be our second double dipper of the night. He won earlier the first mini car figure 8 race.
Mike Lester driving hard into turn 3. You see Casey Strait there.
Boy,
he's out of commission.
There is one heck of a rut over there in turn 3.
We could have our own rollover contest at the end of the night down here. Maybe that way Nunez will erase his zeros from earlier.
Hardcore, my brother.
2 laps.
I don't know if there's such thing as Sunday driving in Demo Derby, but Lester's the closest thing I've seen in a while.
White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Mike Lester is your leader in the 63 car. Mike Lester in his third season, starting on the last position and taking the lead here, prime for a victory.
Now 59, Timlick had passed 59. Him in the corner.
Green flag, or checkered flag rather. Mike Lester, congratulations.
Nope, Tony Timlick passed Lester in turn 2 on the last lap. Yep. He snuck on the inside and got him.
Tony Timlick, congratulations. Tony in his second season out of Auburn, sponsored by Des Moines the Cleaners, and he's asking for sponsors. So if you'd like to sponsor a Demolition Derby car, and your name is Joel Hyman, whoa, and Tony tried to be cool and hop up on the roof, had a little bit of difficulty. And joining us in the booth, Pat, take it away.
I'm joined here with Joel Hyman, the driver of the 56 car, who earlier on in the night, he's hunted me down up here in the booth. Earlier on, I spun him out in the last lap, and he's looking for a little payback. Hey, Joel?
Yeah, the one race that I could have won all year, and you had to steal it.
I guess I'm just not a nice guy sometimes. You still got 2 more race nights to go this season, though. You going to have that wagon ready?
You kidding me? That's done tonight. I got a fresh car for the next race.
I'm in trouble.
Uh-oh.
He's coming for me.
It's time for some payback. Well, the next one's a TV race, Pat, so you'll be spending a lot of time up here. Joel, you're going to have to pick your races.
I'm saved again. Whew. Thanks for joining us up here, Joel.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, guys, we're going to take a quick look at a replay of some of that killer action in that race.
You better be in one of my races. You better be in one of them.
This is the move that Timlick took on the inside of Lester there.
Lester hitting the tire certainly did not help himself. Front wheel drive churning.
That was a nice move by Tony.
Yep. Hey, we've West Sound TV has partnered with the North Kitsap video production students in the past for football and basketball, and we're doing it here tonight. They're helping out here in a variety of positions, up with Matthew, working the camera, spotting in the back with volunteer Joan, and running us some of those killer Crazy Eric's burgers, I think, too.
Well, you know, those North Kitsap Vikings are a bunch of good people up there.
Yep. Well, before we go to the break, yeah, that was great, Pat.
Yeah, thanks.
www.derbygarage.com. Once you get done doing your shopping, enter West Sound TV, one word, in the discount code box and receive 10% off. And again, we'd like to thank Crazy Eric's for sponsoring West Sound TV tonight during the races. We're going to take a break and come right back with the first of our 2 reverse gear heat races.
Crazy Eric's, drive-through style dining for the whole family, located at the fairgrounds, Belfair, and Navy Yard City. Nostalgic food, family fun, Crazy Eric's.
And if you think these guys have a tough time completing a race, wait till you see them try it backwards. Looks like we're going to have 5 cars here for the reverse gear final big car heat race. This is not a special event. It will still be 1 point for each person and 2 to the winner. 47 in, that's not really pole position, is it? Actually, Don Olin in the 58 car would be pole position because he's in the back. It's an 8-lap race, and in your second tier, Joe Kowalski in the 30, Eric Nielsen in the 43, and then up front, or in the rear, depending on how you want to look at it, Kelly Enzer and Mike Tonka Martin.
Oh, they decided to do
just a reverse
direction instead of reverse gear. Maybe due to the track conditions, jumping out of the lead, crazy Kelly Enzer.
Or maybe because they're down to just 5 cars running anyway. Kelly Enzer is your leader.
Hillbilly Nielsen coming on strong in second.
Kelly Enzer winning the Big Car Trophy Dash earlier tonight. Hasn't won since. That is a new car. It gets the new car bonus.
Hillbilly's reeling him in here.
Eric, gonna spin him out here. Oh!
Which may allow Olin to sneak in.
Eric took himself out of the race.
Kelly survives the impact and has regained the lead as he cruising through 3 and 4.
Pumping for Kelly. We're back in the dog path. Where's Eddie Murphy? Kelly Enzer has fans on their feet, waving him in. 3 laps to go. Skycam provided by Advanced Rentals. And Kelly rubbing it in Eric a little bit there in turn 3.
Enzer's lost a tire out on the back there.
Yeah, but you know what? He's got 2 laps. 2 laps to go.
2 cars running.
Unless the 70 car of Mike Martin can catch him a half lap down, this thing's all Kelly's.
As he's trying to tail whip him there. Poor sportsmanship. Kelly puts on a great show out here, but
white flag. 1 lap to go.
Here he's going to tail whip him now this time.
He's doing that on purpose, ain't he?
Yep.
You think? Does Kelly have a functional rear tire? That's what I want to know.
He's got a lot of power in that engine, and he's stuck now. He's stuck, and here comes Martin.
Mike Martin out of nowhere.
Oh, and Hillbilly fires
If Hillbilly can take out Martin,
we could have a draw, folks.
Snatched from the jaws of victory.
The crowd's going wild out here.
Comes out of nowhere. Mike Martin in his 10th season, no sponsors. I bet he has some after tonight, folks.
Tough luck.
Give him a call.
Tough luck for Enzer there. Great race out there by those guys. They were out there jabbing and smashing at each other. Enzer.
Crowd digging it. Kelly Enzer standing up, waving his hand. Oh, we got some action going here.
That's the rooster, Clayton Corey, poking a little fun there at Kelly. There you see the rooster in the black t-shirt. He was ribbing him a little bit. It's all in fun out here with these guys.
Yep. A again, folks.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, driving car number 70.
Trophy presentation right here. Congratulations. Look at the smoke coming out of the car. That car gave it every ounce it had left in it to win that race. Next time you're on derbygarage.com, do your shopping. Enter in West Sound TV, one word, in the discount box at checkout. Receive 10% off and take a look here at this replay. This is where Eric tried to spin out Kelly.
He caught him up just a little bit too far up the car there. If you'd have got the quarter panel, he would have got him.
I think you and your dad are going to have to go back to the drawing board in the shop there and re-teach Hillbilly how to spin somebody out, because what he ended up doing was killing his own car. All right, we're going to take a break here. Thank Racecom Electronics and come back with the third and final mini car heat race.
Racecom Electronics, providing communications equipment to military, government, corporate, and special events for over 2 decades. Racecom Electronics, communications on a budget.
Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the mini car heat race. In the lead, 183, Brendan Green. 82, James Gallegos. 71, Christina Payne. 72, Chris the Blur Rowland. 24, the truck KC Straight. 59 in the truck, Tony Timlick. 35, Steve Morgan. 111, Bill Power. 78, Jeremy Steele. 345, Daniel Dalton. This is the always clean third mini car heat race. And we're underway.
Out in the lead, the 82 of James Gallegos. Brendan Green on the inside is going to get a line on him, and he gets a little too far to the inside.
His move was similar to the Kung Fu Eric used on Kelly Enzer in the last race.
Now the 82, the rookie, is out there with a good-sized lead.
Oh, I'm tired.
Oh, we got a rollover.
Oh, 360. He's still going. That was Timlick. Tony Timlick, keep going. And they're going to keep going. Tony Timlick winning a race tonight. Doing a complete 360.
He gets the trophy for that, right?
Yes.
And the t-shirt.
It's always a nice thing when you roll right back on your wheels, the motor's still under power, and your foot's still on the gas.
Guess who's in the lead, folks?
The man, the myth, the legend,
Steve Morgan.
He's got that Chrysler moving fine out there tonight.
Steve Morgan is your leader. Look at him run. He ain't gonna give this one up. Steve Morgan winning the mini car trophy dash tonight and the second mini heat race. Going for his third trophy here. Chris Rowland spinning out the 82 car of James Gallegos.
There you see Brendan Green, the 183 truck. He's driving hard out here tonight.
Steve Morgan about ready to pass KC Straight. About ready to throw Jeremy into the wall. He is showing no corner.
Like I said earlier, Morgan knows one speed.
Rippin' Timlick, white flag is out.
Next victim, Brendan Green. See if he's going to catch him.
I think Kathy must have hung a carrot in front of his helmet. He's trying to catch up with it.
Morgan got on the inside of Green.
Steve Morgan destroys the field, taking his third checkered flag of the night. Congratulations to Steve Morgan in his 16th season out of Bremerton. Sponsored by Peninsula Painting and Bikini Joe's Espresso. Congratulations, a fine season so far.
Hey.
Morgan, your mini car points leader, is doing a...
Garrett showing some stuff for the audience here. Great shot selected by the crew in the control room.
Great shot.
Let's take another look at some of that exciting action in that last race. Here is the rollover.
This is Morgan taking out Tony Timlick.
This is a Timlick sandwich, right? Nope, that was Morgan just clearing some of the field. Great job by Morgan. And hey, folks, watching today's Demolition Derby on demand is easy. Simply go to Channel 1 on Comcast Digital Cable, select Get Local around the sound, and then select the Demolition Derby folder. Any digital Comcast cable in the state of Washington not only will have this race on it, but it will have the first two we did of the season, the last one we're going to do here, and the Wyoming Derby. So go to Digital Video On Demand Comcast and check out some Derby action. Crowd digging it tonight. We're going to take a little intermission and come back with the mini car main event.
Always Clean Incorporated, locally owned and operated, serving Kitsap County for over 14 years, providing commercial cleaning for office buildings, carpets, and windows. Always Clean Incorporated, days, evenings, and weekends. Always there.
Let the games begin. It's time for the main events. First, the mini car main event. And we're lucky enough here to be joined by Trophy Girl
Christian Moore.
Christian Moore. Christian, talk about your association with the KDDA.
Well, I've been with the KDDA for about 14 years. My husband, Robert Bourne, number 62, started it about 14 years ago, and my father-in-law, 812, has been doing it for almost 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you guys were talking earlier about doing something with hydros?
Yeah, we go out to the hydros usually every year. We're rebuilding our boat right now to take it out there.
Who runs the boat and the hydros?
We usually go out there to watch, but Chris, the guy that owns Golden Rule Body Piercing, he goes out for it.
Okay, well, that sounds neat.
Yeah.
Well, hey, is there anybody you want to say hi to?
I'd like to give a shout out to my son, Taylor and Tanner and Tarver Schmidt, and my mother-in-law and my husband, of course, Robert Moore.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
We got a race to call here, so thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, we're underway here for the main event, the mini car main event. Thanks a lot. Looks like we got 10 cars out there.
Scott Carter getting shoved into the wall over there.
Richie Sharp in Spaceball 1, running strong.
Actually, that's actually being driven by Steve Morgan, your points leader at the moment. He's got some duct tape over the outside of the signboard that says 35.
So far, still running, you have Vincent Lee Morris in the 153, Mikey Stevenson in the 190, although he's not running very strong. Steve Morgan, Mike Lester in the 63, 31, Mike Craig. And look at the sharp metal on the ground there. That's over by turn 3. Hopefully that doesn't cause any problem. We just lost another bumper there in front of the 35 car.
That was Morgan, went head up with the 82 car of James Gallegos. He's still going though. Vincent Lee Morris.
Mike Craig did not race tonight. Looks like he only came to finale. So we've got 5 cars that are running strong. Mike Craig, James Gallegos, Steve Morgan, the president, Vincent Lee Morris, and the 345 car of Daniel Dalton, the rookie out of Vaughan.
Here's some action. Mike Craig coming in on the hit. 31 car laying the law down. Letting the 82 of James Gallagher know what's up.
Mike Craig spinning out Vincent Lee Morris.
Mike Craig driving like a man possessed right now. He is hitting everything in sight. As you see him right here setting up, he's coming in on Dalton.
Nice hit there, late on Dalton by Michael Craig.
Mike Craig is just circling the field, looking for that next shot. As here he comes.
Mike Craig could be the car to beat here. Looks like we're down to a 3-horse race.
Vincent Lee Morris, Steve Morgan, and Mike Craig.
Winner receives $300.
Here comes Craig on Morris. Nice hit.
Oh,
nice hit.
The winner receives $300 and 3 points, in addition to the 2 points everybody got for entering. So a lot on the line here. Looks like this is going to be Craig versus Morgan.
And Morgan's still fired up. He's got that Toyota running good.
I don't know, it's Craig.
Here comes Morgan now.
Looks like this is going to be Morgan's. Morgan is going to have one heck of a day with 3 wins in races and a victory in the mini car main event.
He's just lining up and setting him down. Now Mike Craig's got to fire back up. Nope. We're joined up here now in the booth. The driver of the 47 car, Crazy Kelly Enzer.
The aptly named Crazy Kelly Enzer.
How's it going, guys?
Kelly, it started out like gangbusters tonight. You had the quick win. You had the new car, $180 because you got the double money, right? Double prize money for the dash.
Yep.
And then in a couple races you were close. You were just unable to close the deal.
Well, for me, I like hitting cars just as much as winning, and so
yeah, we noticed.
Yeah, sometimes that takes over the winning part. So I don't know. Had a good time tonight. The third imp. This is my third imp this year. It's a 64 with something a little different. Not used to a 64 Imperial with a small block 350 in it, so the power was a little different, but I think I like it.
Yeah, it was moving out pretty good there, I must say, watching from up here. I'm glad I wasn't in front of you on one of those figure eights you came barreling through there like gangbusters.
Now, the classic was that last race you were in where you led essentially the last 6 laps. And because you had, and this thing is over, Steve Morgan, congratulations.
I'm not sure.
No, he's waved the checkered flag. And you blew a tire, your drive tire, and even though you had the distance to get the win over, it was the 80 car of
a 70 of Mike Tonka Martin.
Mike Tonka Martin, that's right. You lost power in the mud and you were helpless.
Yeah, I was, I don't know. I kind of probably deserved that one. I was over here playing with us.
We noticed. We noticed.
Giving him love taps, and every time I came through there, I hugged the tire where it's hard, and I went wide, and I was like, oh, this is not happening to me. I mean, I was hoping we wouldn't have to talk about that race, but here we go.
Yeah, all right.
Well, hey, you had a good night, some good running, some money, some points.
Yeah, it's been great.
Back in action.
Thanks for joining us up here, Kelly. Now go out there and smash something in the big car main event next.
I'll be sure to hit something really hard.
All right, we'll be watching for you, Kelly. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, here comes a little replay action.
What number was he?
Kablooey!
Steve Morgan on Vincent Morris. Those two are old chums. They've been hitting each other out here for a lot of years.
Here comes another hit as Morgan and Craig do their version of jousting.
Or chicken, one of the two.
Nice.
But he moved.
If you think crumple zones are reusable, you might be a demolition derby driver. Crowd loving it here tonight. We're going to take a break, and we're going to thank our new sponsor, Kitsap Garden and Lighting. 377-1277 if you'd like to get into a piece of the action. Their grand opening. Hydroponics, organics, lighting systems, and indoor garden gear located in Kitsap Way. Thank you to Kitsap Garden and Lighting, and we will be right back with the big car main event.
Kitsap Garden and Lighting. Now you can find a well-stocked and local specialty garden and lighting store suited to meet all of your indoor gardening needs. Hydroponics, organics, lighting systems, premium soils, fertilizers, and more. Kitsap Garden and Lighting, located at 2812 Kitsap Way in Bremerton. 360-377-1277. Purchase a complete lighting system and get 15% off. That's Kitsap Garden and Lighting, serving Kitsap County and surrounding areas.
If the Blue Book value of your car varies depending on how much gas is in the tank, you are definitely a Demolition Derby driver. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm joined in the booth by Kevin Durig and Patrick, Mr. Mopar Duncan here. Our third televised event of the season. The You Might Be a Demolition Derby Driver joke, that was the theme of our June 9th event. You can pick that up on derbygarage.com. Having a great time tonight, guys. What do you think?
It's been a great night so far, but we got one event left, Brent, and it's the big boy.
Kevin?
I'm stymied. It's the first time you let me talk. I don't know if I can shut up now.
What's up with that, man? All right, well, hey, we'd like to thank the North Kitsap production crew, TV production crew, James Siegenthaler assisting, and James doing, you know how they say that the people that come in from south of the border do the jobs Americans don't want to do? James has been doing every job that nobody else here could do, doing a heck of a job for us. And Neil Vincent and Sarah Williams helping out on camera with Matthew on the Skycam. Spencer Arnold busted his butt in the back doing spotter duty for us tonight, doing a great job.
Well, we got 3 cars out here tonight. The main event looks like Joel Hyman. He's out there in the 56. 36. Steve Harris.
You know, we're going to have some Canucks out here, too.
There's that 166 of Chad Rates.
Chad Rates, that's Manho.
And that car's got a lot of life left in it. It's looking pretty tough.
You know, we got a lot of cars left to come out here. Pat, let's let Kevin talk for a while. Do you think? Maybe. All right, I'll let you go for a little bit, but if you start sounding too stupid, I'll cut you off.
Well, once again, I'd like to thank our Marines from the Marine Corps Security Force Company, Bangor, Washington, for providing security. Can't say enough about them, giving up their free time to come out here and provide security for the KDDA without 3 Ds. I could have done the James, or the stutter and KDDA.
Like you did earlier?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, also on the track, the 87 car, Lumpy Avery, getting married next week. Congratulations. The 84 car, there you see the 47 of Kelly Enzer, the 165 of John Yates in that big station wagon. Joe Kowalski, car 30. 84, Michael Reaper Harden.
The Canadian version of the 36 car, that's Randy McCoskey.
Randy gets to a lot of D-Derbies. There's a few that you can pick up at Derby Garage. The Hot Rockin' 4th from 2005. Randy was down there, had a good showing for the Canadian team.
And again, on Derby Garage, enter West Sound TV in the discount code at the checkout box. Automatically receive 10% off your entire order.
All right, the 58 of Don Olin, he won a race tonight. His car's looking tough. The 196 of Darren Charney. And the 55 of Axel Harp. We got a big field out here for this main event.
We got some heavy hitters.
I'm going out on a limb here and go with Yates. He came in last couple weeks ago and placed second out of this.
Well, and you know, he's still got to be reeling from that butt whooping the Canadians gave him the football today.
And I'll tell you, that car that John's running right now, it's a Pontiac wagon.
Wait a second, he's running the 165 and he's got a Canadian flag.
Yeah, these guys are all good buddies. They're just kind of ribbing each other probably. But that car that John's running came from Eastern Washington. It's rust-free, real nice car inside, so it's going to be a strong one.
You think Johnny will go after the Canadian?
Johnny just hits everything in his sight, so.
Looks like we're going to count her down here, guys.
Kelsey's got the green flag raised up in the air.
I love hot moms. Was that my outer voice? No, that was Tim. That was Joel Hyman's car.
Let's get it on. Right off the bat, Yates going after a Reaper in the 84. There you see John Yates. Kowalski coming in on him. That might be Travis Kowalski, 130, I believe. Here comes Yates lining up a big shot right on Joel Hyman.
Oh, a beautiful shot. Canadian Chad Rates laid Lumpy out. Lumpy is out.
Here comes John Yates.
Oh, a hard hit on Steve that was off camera, but that was a great shot.
They're circling around. They're looking for somebody to hit. And there you see Joe Kowalski down in the pile. Chad Rates just lost his signboard. You can't tell that anymore. I'm wondering if this is a football game here. The Canadian cars don't seem to be hitting each other.
Imagine that. Sounds like Team Duncan. Oh, did I say that?
Yeah. As there you see the 196, Darren Shorney clearing a path. He's going to meet up here with, well, no, not his teammate.
Don Olin.
Olin laying some lumber on the 166 of Chad Rates.
Chad Rates gets some payback, but Don may have taken himself out with that hit.
Randy Mikowski cleaning up on Lumpy.
I tell you what, there's a lot of fans on their feet tonight. They want to see a strong presence from the Americans.
John Yates, the lone man back now for the Americans. He's got he's getting
the Canadians are getting him now. Don Olin still running strong, guys. This is a 2-on-2 race. Nice hit.
And Olin takes Darren Shorney head on.
May have taken both cars out. One of the Kowalskis is trying to get moving.
130, that might be Travis Kowalski.
Yates' front right tire is locked up. Now it's broke loose. Yates trading shots with Canuck Mikowski.
There's Yates. He's whipping around. Here comes Mikowski backing in, and then you see, you see it right there.
Yates hitting him head on? I don't know.
That's going to put John.
That's what John does.
That's going to leave a mark.
He doesn't use the back end.
He's got that whole big station wagon there, that grocery getter. He could be using the backside.
You see Darren Shorney coming in, cleaning up on Yates, and now Mikowski coming on. It's basically 2-on-1 out there.
It is. Olin is still going, guys.
And Mikowski laying it down out there.
Yates still running surprisingly well considering the amount of damage he's sustained.
Uh-oh. Looks like he's out. It fires out.
And it'll burn all the gas out of the exhaust system and fire it up.
Joe Kowalski gets out of the mud over there. I don't know if he's timed out yet. He makes a hit right there. There you see Mikowski.
Nice hit.
Mikowski hitting Olin. Right there, Mikowski.
Come on, Johnny, back up.
Joel Kowalski. Hey, look, two Team USA guys hitting each other. As the
Kowalski is trying to help Yates get the car started, I think.
You see Yates has got some serious stack fire there. We are down to the final 5, it looks like. 196, the Bulldog. Darren Shorney
gets a twofer. Nice shot.
Randy Mikowski, also known as Cuddles, coming in to clean up on Kowalski.
Oh, a good shot.
Nice hit by Olin on old Cuddles there.
Just holding there.
Yeah.
Come on, he's backing up.
Here comes Olin.
Around.
Into the tire.
He got the tire.
Looks like it's Olin against two Canucks.
Yates is still trying to get fired up.
Talk a little bit about what a stack fire is,
well,
Pat.
You see John Yates' car, the 165 right there. It's just excess fuel coming out of the stacks. You see him right there. It's just excess fuel coming out the exhaust. So nothing really to worry about. It just means your car is just about had it.
It looks dangerous.
The carburetor doesn't know where.
There you see the stack fire of John Yates.
Boy, the Canadians sure are a friendly bunch down here.
The Canucks got Olin pinned against the wall. It looks like it's going to be a sweep. Team Canada taking the big prizes tonight.
That's what they planned on.
Long way for them to drive to come down here in Derby. We got to thank them for coming out here and keeping this football game alive.
Absolutely, especially for as long as they have. And it's the same guys or their offspring that are doing it.
Yep. It's a family affair up there.
And now the Canucks, McCoskey and Rates forced to hit each other.
Yates timed out now.
No, but he should be.
They just timed out John.
He should be. Olin's coming here shortly.
Yep.
Olin just was ordered to pull his flag. It's a Canadian finale here.
Fourth place going to 165, John Yates. Third place to 58, Don Olin.
I don't think if he stopped using his front end, he may last a little bit longer in here. But he got some good hits in.
Yeah. As you see the Canadians going at it, eh?
I'm ready for some beer and oysters, eh?
I think it's about time for hockey season, eh? They both got a lot of car left. We could be here all night.
They're putting on a good show tonight, though.
Two big old GM wagons. And there it is!
Ooh, almost had a double rollover. That would have been so...
I think that might have put him out of there.
Mikowski, the fire is gone, and he's back. There he is. That thing is still running. The 90-degree bend on the front
I don't know if Mikowski can see after that. Uh-oh. That looks like it's about over.
It could be. It is the 196 car.
Darren Chorney. He is the last man standing, it looks. The Bulldog.
The Canadian Bulldog.
Circling the field. He's going to lay one last smack on him.
That's going to pretty much do it. And this main event brought to you by Banks Lake Lodge. Visit bankslakelodge.com or call, get the phone number off the website, make a reservation, tell them West Sound TV sent you, get 10% off.
You see the flagman, Kelsey Payne, looking over the action. As the Bulldog circling the field.
Waiting for them stopwatches. This baby is over.
You gonna tap him one more time? Oh yeah.
And it's over. It is final. Congratulations to Team Canada.
Darren Chorney, the Bulldog, 196, coming out on top with the 36 car of Randy Mikowski. The Cuddles coming in second.
Well, guys, thanks so much for joining me up here. Kevin,
it's been an honor and a privilege to serve with you.
And if you pay me, I'll let you do it again. Pat, thanks for providing useful insight.
Well, I don't know how useful it was sometimes, but, you know, it gives you guys a chance to laugh at me and say, you know, kind of like now, like, why are you still talking, dummy?
No, actually, that one was aimed more at Kevin than you.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Anyway, we're going to get a replay here. Take a look at some of that hard-hitting action. This is the double almost rollover right here.
Look at that.
Boy, we were close. Oh. We were close to having two cars, the last two, roll over on their own. Great action tonight. Like to thank the crew, Doc, Garrett, and Jason in the back room. Scott, spotting for us.
Golden Rule tattoo tonight for sponsoring this race for the club, KDDA.
Spencer spotting for us. Sarah Williams, Neil Vincent running camera. James Siegenthaler doing a great job for us. James has done a lot more for us than just Derby. He's done football, basketball too. A real go-getter. Future Derby drivers coming out to the track there. Also like to thank cameraman Eric Reichel, Matthew St. Carol, and Michael Mathis. And our interview extraordinaire person, Mickey Ray Olds, doing the work during the rollover competition. And
on that note,
stay tuned, folks. We will see you soon.